What's up, my people? What's up, everybody on the set? What's up, everybody? Make sure y'all come in. Remy, what's good? Sandy, Miss Pack, what's up, baby? Holly, what's up? Maji, what's up? Who all down there? Shot Stepper, Almighty, Niecy, baby, what's up? Latrell G, what's up? The people that I see that come all the time, those are the ones that we gonna rock with. What's up to everybody? Hey, first, I want to be thankful to God because I ain't had to wake up. I ain't got to steal. I ain't got to scam. I ain't got to backdoor. I ain't got to betray. I ain't got to block. I ain't have to, like, walking around in that energy every day has to be hell. Like, if you got to walk around and block, steal, take every day, you know what your blood pressure would be like every day. So I'm glad I don't have to go through none of those things. Like, and let me talk about shit. Before rap kicked off, I was riding the brand new what was I driving in? When them Grand Prix came out. I had one sitting up. Shout out to Rail. I had one sitting up perfectly. Any car I wanted to drive, from the Fs to whatever, the BMWs, the Benzes. Like recently I said I wanted a vet. Boom, I got a vet. I ain't gotta sit up here and argue. I ain't gotta flex with you niggas. I ain't gotta take beg. I ain't gotta let a nigga play with me. I don't have to be in line for a nigga to get anywhere I gotta go. I don't gotta do none of those things. You know what I'm saying? I got people around me that's thorough. Then we gonna operate this way and let everybody else die and operate that way like you bitches should. You should die. I'm sorry. You know what? That was my lower self speaking. You know what? We're not going to the lower self. No, lower self, we're going to keep you in a cage because I was just about to really start tripping. You feel me? So my lower self, the attention lower self, I rebuke you, lower self. Ain't no tribal shit. We don't gotta do all that. We don't have these situations other niggas have. We don't have to be in bad situations. I ain't never been a selective nigga. If it was up with me, it's up with if it's up with him, it's up with everybody. I don't pick choose. Those are blessings in itself to be able to say I ain't that type. I don't. That's a blessing. It's valuable. It means the world knowing all I gotta do is be this one. I don't gotta step out of my character, be nothing else. I ain't had to. I ain't never had to. I through this whole time I have drove, lived in every coast, did whatever I wanted off my talent, and I ain't never had to smile and flex or nothing. I've drove better cars than 90% of battle rap off my hand, not like nobody helping or no shit like that. Like nah, off me, right? When you get, and I don't even poke my chest out like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even poke my, because it's like, it's just a blessing to be able to say, damn, man, you took something and you made it work. And all y'all can do the same thing. You just got to rock with the right people. You can't be around no negative energies because negative shit come back. I've been telling y'all, if you get in the car with negative niggas doing wrong, it's coming back. There's nothing you can do. That's why I'd rather move. Hey, if a nigga got some shit going on in his life and I don't like how it's moving, I'm just gonna get away from it because I don't need that shit coming to me. It ain't no pressure, ain't no hard feelings, but I'm going this way. So if I'm going this way, I'm only fucking with speeding me up. You slow me down, it's dead. I don't care, no exceptions. It's just what it is because I know what I gotta do coming up. I know what I have agreed to do, what I have signed on to do. I know what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? So in my life, it's simple, man. If you're not in the car, if I don't let you in the car and keep you in the car is moving regardless, man. The car moves much faster with one person in it opposed to four. It does. It's a rule of life. So y'all take these rules and do the same thing, man. If it's getting tight or if you feel uncomfortable, get away from them niggas, because it's nothing gonna come back but bad. When you be around a bunch of people that do good stuff, good shit come back. I promise you it do. When you be around people that ain't got no ego, no hatred, no inner nothing, no any of that shit, it gotta suck every day. I would rather. There's no way I could walk around knowing I'm feeling I'm doing evil and I'm just feeling because that's low self-esteem. That's embarrassed. Like it's no way I could walk around and feel like y'all, man. Battle rap. Look, now here's the thing. I got some more information. Battle rap. You do have a chance in 2026. You do. Here's the key though. The key to it is the leagues have to buy their players. That's what they're gonna have to do. The leagues are going to have to buy their valuable guys and move them off the floor. When you let valuable people roam freely, you're going to fail. It's just simple math. Look, hold on, hold on, let me get y'all right. Okay, here's the thing. When you have a league and you're doing rap, right? The people that draw the most traffic and attention, you need them signed to you. Fuck these little practice niggas. The practice niggas don't have a future, Beasley. That doesn't make sense. Or any league owner. The practice guys have no future. Why do you sign them? It doesn't make sense. You put your money in your guys' hands that's going to consistently draw attention, traffic, and do what you need them to do. The new guys are sign them for what? It don't make sense. Put them on stage on big nights for what? It doesn't make sense. If you book in a card, you do not need the guys who don't sell or the girls who don't sell. Move them. Because now the promotion and the weight is gonna be off. You move them. Females in battle rap. Listen, get next to niggas and learn. Simple. Get next to them and learn. Now, keep in mind, you're gonna probably have to fuck a little bit of stuff like that, but it's okay. But just get next to them and learn. Your energy, your power is only strong as the person who okay you. The man that okays you, that's how strong your power gets. If you mess with lower level talent guys, like little basic packs, you're nothing. You will die nothing. You will be working at Target and posting pictures of your feet, sis. Yes, you will. That's your future. You have to touch power. Now, look, if you fuck with some lower level like powers out in this culture and you want to be successful, it's okay, bitch. Just go cleanse. Go sit in a tub full of bleach and cleanse yourself. Become a Christian or a Muslim. Start over. It's the same procedure what them niggas do when they go to jail. Figure it out, restart the brand. It's not hard, man. Get with something, sit down. Sit your fast ass down. Do your highest calculations. What is your highest probability? Like, this is what the female battle rap side, right? Y'all could really go so much further if you listened and wouldn't be dumb. Turn into exactly what the niggas like. Turn into exactly what they like, you will win. Simple math. Like, okay, like a girl say this, right? I deserve to have, I want a man that's flying me here and doing these things and doing all that. Okay. And I'll be listening to that, right? But the question will pop in my head is first question, do you visually appear like the girls that get it? First question, do you visually appear like the girls who get this treatment? Simple. Simple. If you want the drug dealer look starter kit, what is it? Okay. You throw on some Cartiers, get you a little purse. You know what I'm saying? This is the drug dealer. You have to appear like that first. And it's not what y'all think. It's what he thinks. It's what he thinks. Does he think this girl appear like that? Yeah, okay. So that's how you get it. That's the first step. The first step is you hoes need to learn how to be snakes. That's your problem. Trick him. Be what he asks. Whatever he don't like, don't do it. Damn, this is simple, but y'all can succeed. The men are falling at a high clip because here's the thing. The leagues are putting the money in the hands of their friends. Okay. When you put your money in the hands of your friends and they don't bring traction, it's still a business. The business is going to fall because you still ain't getting the same thing. You still ain't getting it. It's a terrible decision, but that's y'all have the ability to go higher. It's just making the smart decisions. It's being smart. You know, okay, if you let a little basic pack nigga fuck you and all that type of stupid ass shit, just don't let him stress you out, bitch. That's what I'm saying. If you made a mistake and you done fucked you one of these little snails, arguing with the snail is crazy. Okay, you made your own mistake. You gotta shut the door and keep it moving. Damn, this ain't hard. Pick king, follow leader, get in the car. Simple phrase, man. Any girl in life, that's the simple phrase. Pick king, follow, shut up. That's it. And just simple commands. Follow, shut up. Don't ever piss him off because he's gonna walk away. That's simple. You have to sit exactly what he wants or he's going to walk. It's simple, man. This is not a hard task, man. Like down to the T. It's not hard. The game is changing. Can it happen? Yes. There's a lot of shit going on. So now the words that I got, it should be a couple more investors that come around and roll the dice, but they're gonna roll the dice on the format that I've created though. Because here's the thing. Everybody else is operating out of a failure setting, right? Okay, when it comes to me, right? So I'll be doing a lot of coaching of like I'm gonna be what Chilla Jones is to niggas, just much better and much smarter. And a bitch can't suck the money up out of me. No, it's not gonna happen. So, because my job is to win. Like Chilla, for instance. Chilla does the dumbest shit as being in this position. Because for y'all that don't know, my league is what got us all here. All the stars from St. Louis have came from my league because the way I operated it and the way I positioned it to be seen. Okay. Going forward, there is new investors that's gonna come around and try it, but I'm sitting in the driver's seat though. So I'll be able to say, okay, it's this one, it's that one, it's not that one. That's a bad idea because I have to score for my people now. So it ain't no freebies. It ain't no here, just take this and come over here. No, that's y'all problem. That format has killed the money. You go to who's making the money. Okay, cool. The person that don't know how to make money, get with somebody that knows how to do this, and you shut up and you get in the car. You come humbly. Hey, look, check this out. I need to learn from you. I think that I can do this, and this is what I'm good at. I know how to be this type of girl that you want around, and that, and I can learn from you. Simple trade. Simple trade. Hey, look, I can't do this, but I can do this. Okay, cool. Simple trade. We're talking business now. Most people don't understand the theory of business. Like, this is not a game where one nigga's gonna control something. That's out. Because when you take a fall, you're done. You're, if you fall in battle rap hard, or you get a unanimous decision where you fail, you have zero power until you come back and clip something with power. That's it. So that's how fast that the thing can shift in this culture. In this culture, you can fall that hard and then you got to get back up to gain power. If you never get back up to gain power, every month you don't do it, the power is going to drop. And then before you know it, you're forgotten. That's how that works. So you got to get back in motion if you take a rough time. Do not click up with people because if you click up, you get what come back. For instance, everybody that stood against me has had a rough year. Everybody who stood against me has had a rough year. We have not missed one exception. They are constantly going to take problems. Constantly, things are not going to go the way they wanted. They're going to fall over and over and over again. It has not missed one person. It ain't missed one person. Not one person because you can't do wrong and then expect right. This world, dummies, has rules, regardless of what you think in your head. See, the devil gets in people's head and it controls them, whispers in their ear, and the devil has his picks because they're gonna go to the people with the low self-esteem, the jealous hearted, the angry. You can get in their head and you can manipulate them to move how you need them to move. This is a game that we're in. But the only thing is God gotta say yeah though. So he'll say, hey, look, test him, test him, test him, test him, see what happens. That's it. But it won't go no further though. Because it's still you're nothing on the board. You have to win here. It don't matter what you think. Okay, and the next problem you got is promotion. The promotion has to be there. If you do not promote, you're dead. Don't matter. And everybody cannot promote. Like for instance, I can hang upside down and pull my nuts out and people will pull up. I don't gotta argue with niggas. I don't gotta be in beef. I don't gotta argue. I ain't gotta scream. I ain't gotta do none of that type of shit. That means it's a form of promotion. So you learn and you master that. Everybody don't have that. So the people that don't have it, move them out the way. Simple math, man. It's just simple. That can happen. When you got investors like Frank and they lose 222,000 out here, it's like, all right, so we got to try something else. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of crazy. These things can happen. They can. If you operate this way, it can. If the first thing, the friends got to go. Friends, and I'm not listen for all y'all that don't understand. Females in this culture, you can make money here. But the better you look, you can definitely make money here, for sure. You got to figure it out though. It's just you got to figure out how do I do these things? What should I do? Take some time, figure that out first. If you do that first, you can definitely make money. This is a culture for people that these niggas are freaks. So you can make the money the better you appear. Like okay, like let's say for instance, let's take a my verse. If I had my verse or something, I would not have her rapping. I would have her doing all kind of things. Nothing in Vegas. Nothing in Vegas. Of course, some people would think that I would suggest that she would hit a stroll. No, not that. I would take her and do something else. Like, not, there's no way I would have her rapping hard. I would have her operating in a whole nother system, sending her in a different way. Because this can happen, people. It 100% can happen. The first thing, you got to get the people off the floor who take the money and steal it. When the money's gone, the money's gone. These companies do not have the money that y'all think they have. So they be waiting on a big hit to come. If they give you a lot of money, they're expecting a return high. If it don't come, you go in the red. If you go in the red, it's over. Now you got to get out the red. So now you got to force other people to do. It's a loss. First rule: clear the board. Clear the board. If they do not draw traction, look, the leagues know who bring the real traction. They do. If they not high in traction, you got to get rid of them. That's simple. You have to get rid of anything with no traction. If it don't got no traction, it don't know how to promote. If it's making mistakes, move, man, because it's stopping the money. If you got a van full of ugly bitches, like 17 ugly bitches and two cute ones, that whole van is ugly, man. I don't care what you think. I didn't see the two cute ones. The whole van is trash. If 17 girls hop out of a van and they all trash, the last two could be bad and y'all all trash, man. Just what it is. No one's gonna pick through and find a diamond. No, they're not gonna pick through and say, this one's a diamond. No, move out the way. Move. One thing this culture did was they thought the money would keep coming forever. I was always saying this shit is gonna stop. What not three? Didn't you hear me say that when I went on a whole run? Like, man, this shouldn't stop, man. There's no way this is gonna work. Because I kept saying this is gonna die. There's
I
no
don't like the
way.
fact that you say it like you happy though.
No, I mean it's
Like you
I
want,
mean,
like you wanted to die. This is the problem I have with you because you're a legend, right? First
right.
ballot Hall of Famer, right? You've done a lot for battle rap, but then you act like you want this shit that you helped build. Let me say this again: that you help build. Okay,
Mhm,
and it reminds me of 50 Cent, right?
mhm,
50 trying to act like he was never part of G Unit or G Unit never happened and shit. You be acting like you don't put your hands in his culture, you left footprints in his culture,
mhm.
but then you put 16 years of blood in it, and then you want to shit on it afterwards when
All
you
right, so
help
look. Mhm.
build this shit.
All right, so look, check this out. First off, now I want you to tell me this, and this is what I want you to do
All right,
before we even go
yes
into the
sir,
whole thing.
yes
All
sir.
right, name for me how many guys in this culture that can dominate a promotion against a whole machine, no matter what's out. Because y'all saw me dominate even the promotion for Summer Madness, shut it down myself doing one thing, right? Then you add on, this guy is gonna come on stage and not drop the ball like that. Then you got to add on, he's going to bring you new material and not make a mistake in any setting you bring. Okay, cool. Remove me from the conversation because it ain't many of them walking around. It ain't many of them walking around. You can't name for me another nigga with them stars on it. No, you cannot. Not that combination can demand attention. Listen to this, three.
All
Demand
right,
attention, can shut down a promotion against a whole machine, not make a mistake on stage, bring you new material, no mixtapes, and he can do this in any setting you put him in. So you got to remove me from that conversation because ain't none of them niggas got that. Because even when you go
well,
to, hold on, because
good,
look,
good.
even when you go to Sue Surf, he dropped the ball on stage, he turns over. Listen to my stats though. It ain't one of them. Name a nigga that can do that. Name a nigga that can do that. Look, here's the thing. Demand, demand attention. Like where you've seen people say they gotta come to Verb to get engagement. You saw that with your own two eyes. Okay. So therefore, when you talk these stats, can't a nigga here say nothing to me. Not a nigga. So when I say something, it is what it is. It is what it is. Because nobody can combat nothing I said. Not nobody else. Everybody don't have the tool to do that. Everybody don't. Verb does. And he's the only nigga that does. That can do all that, make sure that you're interested in seeing it before the fight comes, during the fight, and after. And he's gonna bring you nothing but new material. Say things ain't nobody said, no mixtape round three. Where's the award for this? You hear this, right? Because everybody else has something on them that I don't have. I'm not mixtaping shit with y'all. If you ask me for this, I'm bringing this to you, whatever comes. I'm not dropping the ball any setting you put him in.
My guy Jay Smo, he asked a question the other day on Twitter, right? Who's the I'm paraphrasing now. Who's the biggest cat to come out the Midwest, right?
Mhm.
Something to that effect. And I had to, of course, I had to put your name on there, but I also had to include Hitman and Calico. I just can't. I don't like to put
All right,
y'all.
look, check this out. Check this out.
But
Don't shit move without it. Ain't no hitman, no calico without Verb. It's verb
Yeah, but
without
all
listen.
three of y'all done a lot for
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
culture
wait.
though, so I
We're not
can't.
listen,
You know what
listen,
I
listen.
mean?
We're not
Okay.
debating a bitch ass thing because here's the
All
thing.
right, man.
I created the lane while when nobody was around. I let niggas come get on my stage. I didn't do that. So that stops. Remove me from the conversation with any nigga moving around this motherfucker because that can't
It's
be
hard to
argued.
do that, V's, because guess
Huh?
what? There's Midwest giants to me as a New
Hey,
Yorker, right?
listen. Hey,
Wait, hold on, V's, before you go,
three.
V's.
No, no. Hey,
There's
three.
mid. Go
Hey,
ahead,
look.
go ahead,
This is where.
go
Hey,
ahead,
look. This
go
is
ahead,
where I don't play though. This is
go
where
ahead,
I don't play.
go
It
ahead.
ain't none of them niggas like me. Ain't none of them niggas like me because I opened the door and I fought when niggas
But we
wasn't there.
not denying that though,
Oh, okay,
V's. We ain't
so look,
denying
wait,
that
hold on,
though.
hold on. So
All
remove
right.
me from any nigga from the Midwest
This nigga got
conversation because
triggered, man.
it no 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 because look, hey, ain't no nigga playing with me. Ain't no nigga because look, without verb, don't nothing move. Everything was packed before everybody came. What are you talking about? Without verb, nothing moves.
But
We
V's,
get
you
that
right, you
clear.
right. But V's,
That's it.
you did need soldiers
Hey,
that can
hey,
hold
listen,
it down, though, right?
three, listen. I picked them,
All
hand picked them. Fuck you mean? I hand picked them. I didn't.
right.
Three. Listen,
All
I
right.
didn't have an audition. I'm out here for real, so I knew who to go get. I didn't audition. I went directly to who I needed. I didn't have tryouts for niggas. I
But
knew
V's,
who
let
the
me ask you a
fuck to
question.
do.
Did it make the brand stronger that you had soldiers behind you though? Did it make the brand stronger though?
Three. When the lights come on, every nigga jump in the car. That ain't what that is.
Yeah, but you gotta
Anything.
perform though, V's. You
Well,
still gotta perform though.
three. Listen,
All right,
listen,
yeah.
bro. Listen.
All right, all right.
You won't never beat me in this one. That's out because check this out. When I threw my event, I wasn't rapping. Them niggas came though. Tuck your chain in. Well, I didn't. I wasn't rapping. Don't get it fucked up. Lux found out I was a rapper. I never brought it to him. I never said nothing to the nigga because I know who I am already. I ain't a nigga that needs the camera lights. That ain't my style of play. If I know what I am, what I gotta tell you for? Ask your man Lux. Did he find out, or did I come at him and tell him who I was? He found out. My business with Lux was trying to get him to the city to make money off of him, like I was doing.
I
I
understand.
handpicked it. Hold on, I handpicked the opponents. I'm the first nigga that pulled that off. I brought street status to me. He didn't come to me. No, I brought him to me. See, that's where we getting the story fucked up. That's why I
Nah, but
can't.
V's, you
Oh,
got.
wait, wait,
I think you get what I'm saying the wrong. You taking what I'm
hold
saying
on.
the wrong way though,
That's
V's.
why.
Good,
Listen.
good,
That's why I wouldn't
good,
debate with no nigga that don't know
good.
nothing he talking about. I'm not gonna debate with you.
But
I'm
I
not
think
gonna.
you took it the wrong way, son. Let me explain what
I'm
I'm trying to
only
say
gonna
to you.
take.
You got triggered so quick though.
Three.
V's.
Check it out.
All
When
right,
it comes to the Midwest, everybody
all
be
right.
quiet.
All right, but let
Everybody.
me add on. Can I add on to something
No,
as a
you can't
blogger?
add on shit. You can't add on shit
Let me
because
get.
look,
We
hold on.
having a conversation
Hold
over.
on,
Come
three.
on, man.
Hold on, three. Check this out. You
All
can't
right, man.
add shit because guess what? I created the lane that got everybody out, and I'm the one that had to fight when everything went bad. Is there another nigga with them stats? Is there another nigga with them stats?
You gonna let me
Oh
answer? I would
fuck
love to answer the question, my brother. You gonna shoot me down?
you wasting stats. Listen to what I said, three.
All
Listen to
right,
what I listen to.
yes, sir.
Hear me out on what I said.
Yes, sir.
I created the lane that got us all seen, and I wasn't rapping. Let's start there first. I wasn't rapping.
All I was saying, hear me out. All right.
Shit,
All I was saying was, right,
shit.
yes, shout out to X Factor and shout out to Midwest Miles, right? Them niggas orchestrated shit, but I think you two steroids on this Midwest movement. All I'm saying
X Factor and
is,
Miles was first.
let me hold
Hold on.
on. All I'm saying is, okay, you
Uh-huh.
ushered in shit, right?
Mhm.
But I'm looking at Big T against Hitman. I'm looking at Remy'd versus Pass. I'm looking at Hitman Ill, Be Magic. Like y'all niggas had a fucking movement as a New York nigga. I couldn't hate on y'all niggas. Like these niggas are dumb nice, right? What? Hear me out, though. Hear me
Three.
out. Hear me out. What I'm saying to you is this. If you the HNIC of the Midwest move, the head nigga in charge, cool. All I'm saying is this. You had to have soldiers behind you that were dead nice. You couldn't be the
Listen.
only nigga that were nice. It had to
First
be
off,
other niggas behind you. Okay,
hold
okay,
on. Wait. Hold on.
okay.
I think you're confusing us again for the second time. With every nigga I put on stage, I put my talent in the back. You do understand that I didn't flash my chain. I didn't flash my shit. I didn't tell Remy was there. Here, look, three. Remy right there. Hey,
I
look.
fucks with Remy and shit. I
Listen.
fucks with Remy.
No. Listen to his words though. Listen. Hear the
Good
thing.
morning,
I
Chris.
didn't
Good
flash.
morning,
Good
Chris.
morning. Good morning.
Hold
Hey,
What up,
on.
hey,
man?
I didn't flash my chain. I let them have the floor. Did I, Remy, or did I not?
that's a fact. Hey, three, I want to ask you a question real
Yes,
quick,
yes,
brother.
sir. Yes, sir.
What's more important, the creation or the creator?
I think both two things can be true though, man.
What's more important, the creation or the creator?
Both, man. For me,
That's
both.
not right.
It's
Three.
both
The
though, man.
creator.
Cause
What are you
all right, go
talking
ahead. Let me
about?
let him talk. Yeah, man.
So that's like a
I'm
theological
going with the creator.
deficient. You, yeah,
It's the
yeah, because
creator.
you don't. You don't have a creation without the creator.
It's
You're
You
impossible.
right,
understand?
Rem. But
Huh?
Rem, here's what I'm trying to implore to this brother, right? Yes, everything you're saying is right. But y'all niggas had to be good though. You can't just have one nigga in the Midwest that was nice. Other niggas have to follow suit and
Hey, Remy, do
hold
you
their
hear this
shit down.
nigga?
That's the point I'm making though.
Look,
Y'all
look,
niggas
look.
not on the
Hey,
same
you see
page.
how he turned in the corner?
What we talking about right
Wait,
now?
wait, hold on, Tuna. Listen,
Yeah.
listen, listen.
Oh
Hey, everybody
man.
get current. We ain't gonna rewind this conversation. Hey, check this out. Here's the punchline. Three ain't processing. Hey, dude, Verb didn't rap. I let them have the floor. Do you hear what I'm saying? I didn't
I hear that,
display
man.
it. Listen, hey, hold on. I didn't display that shit on me. I put it on other. Remy, did I not? Wasn't you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what the
Right.
fuck would they be talking about? Like that's dumb. Look, here's the thing. I didn't never tell Lux I rap. I never even told y'all who I was. I highlighted these niggas. First event was
Like
packed before Holla got there. What are you talking about?
Sir, I think
like
once
like
again
like
we are
three,
not on
three,
the
three,
same
three,
page. I'm
three,
not.
What are
I'm
three.
all I'm
you
talking.
talking about,
Hold on, I
man?
need niggas to understand where I'm coming from because I don't think niggas understand where I'm coming from. V's, I hear what you saying. Trust me, there's no wax in my ears, brother. I know the history. Okay, I've interviewed you for over a decade. I know the history,
Well,
sir.
you sound
The
crazy
point that
though.
I'm making, no, brother. The point I'm making is this. You were the front runner. All I was saying is the niggas behind you were dead nice.
Okay,
That's all I was
listen,
saying.
listen,
And you had a
listen,
bunch of good. Hold on,
listen,
let me
listen.
finish. Hold on. And you had a bunch of dope soldiers. And I don't think I'm saying anything that's a negative connotation. I'm bigging up niggas if you listening. If y'all niggas take the wax at your ears, I'm bigging up the other
Yeah.
niggas from the Midwest. So my thing was this. You're a king, Hitman's a king, Calico's a king, in my opinion. I look at you niggas as kings. You
They
feel me?
are listen,
Kings.
listen.
That's
They
all.
are listen. Hey, look, check this out. They are kings and they
We all
became them
kings in the
under the
Midwest.
king. No, don't get it
All right,
fucked up.
man.
Because
Y'all,
They
y'all love
no,
y'all
hold
brothers,
on,
man.
wait,
So
wait,
like
Shout out
hold
to the
on,
we
Midwest, man. I
all
love
hold
had
y'all
to
on,
niggas,
rap.
man.
wait, hold
real
on,
quick.
We
hold
all
on.
had to be
My nigga
kings in
Ill
our
Will, I love you, my
regions.
nigga. I
Hold
see you down there,
Let me
Ill
put
Will.
it
hold
to him
this
like
con. Wait,
this.
wait, hold
It was no
on.
one king in the Midwest. No, it
It's
wasn't.
several of them. It's several
You had
kings.
to be a
But
king in your section.
here's the
Yeah.
thing. Where did the gun go off at? The gun went off. First off, it's X Factor and Miles before anybody.
That's
We
what
don't
I
get
said,
Sure,
though.
X
Thank
okay.
you.
Factor Miles is
I
Hold
said that
on,
different.
before you, though,
wait,
but you got it.
hold on, three, hold on. Listen, X Factor and Miles Impact. They went into a world by themselves. They are there first. What Verb did was open the door for a region. I'm the first nigga that came in and said, "Fuck you, niggas," and I didn't even display my talent. I did not. I let
We on the
everybody.
same page. What are
Hold
we
on, three. Hold
arguing
on,
about
three.
then? We on the same
Hold on,
page.
three. Hold on, three. Check this out. If it was about me, I'd have been in the camera. I was never in the camera. Hey, Remy, when y'all fought outside, didn't I ask y'all to still go on stage?
Yo.
Yes or no?
That's some
Yeah.
wild shit. It made it happen too.
And
Like
made
we
it
got
happen.
the
Okay,
for the walls
so three. You got
after
to think.
funk.
So three. Here's the thing. I didn't even show y'all what I can do. I was worried about getting these niggas popping because I knew for a fact I could slide through the door. It wasn't no
Sir,
question.
sir,
Yeah.
sir. Once again, we not on the same page. I think my statements or what I'm trying to preface or my sentiments is
Mhm.
bigging up the Midwest. I'm not just putting one nigga out there. That's I do.
I
Are niggas
never
listening?
put. Hey,
Like,
listen,
like
listen.
Jay Z say, do niggas listen to music or skim through it?
Skim
Because if you
through it.
listen to what I'm
Listen,
saying,
three,
hold on,
three.
hold on, hold on, hold on. And V, you can't do it. You cut me off.
You
I'm gonna
twisting
shut
the
off.
argument. You
You
starting
can't
one
let me
for
get.
nothing.
But it's not an argument though. I'm showing love to y'all niggas. That's
Okay,
what I'm doing.
okay. So look, if you gonna show love, you show it to me first, and then you show
Oh
it
my
down the
God!
rest
You
of the
know what,
line.
Remy? I love you, Big Tuna. I
What
love
the
you,
fuck is you
Ill
talking
Will.
about?
I
It's an
love y'all
order.
niggas,
Wait,
man.
wait, hold on. It's an order of command. Don't you niggas think smack for what the rappers do on stage? You
Nigga, we
niggas
all
do.
show you love. We all
Wait,
love the
wait,
We
story.
we
We
hold
give
on,
we
watch
three,
you.
give
We
it
hold
we
watch
on,
you
give it
three,
up to
outside. We
cool
know the
work, right?
story, my
We
brother.
give it up to
hold on,
cool
three,
work.
three. Here
Like
go
we
the
give it up to
punchline.
All right.
Y'all look, you're quick to praise the league for what a rapper does on stage. The league just gambled their money. The league just gambled their paper on a situation. You think that? No, here's the thing, and this is what the story is, and that's when it's always gonna be because I created the floor, and when it was time to fight, guess who did that? And when it was
I
time to
dispute
keep
that
fighting,
though.
guess what? Wait, wait, hold on. After I left New York City, hold on. After I left New York City with Remy that night, when I had to fight and change everything that night, you
Mhm,
remember that night, right? Yeah, you do, right? The
of
next
course.
battle I had next to me was at home. I brought Holler right next to me. He was playing basketball. What you mean? I put the light on all these niggas off the jump
I
because
don't think my conversation
hmm?
about who put the light on who though. I
No,
don't
no,
think I've ever.
every but
I'm
look what it
talking that.
keeps going. Then it spawns to
Mm-hmm.
Chicago, and Chicago got their movement. Everything
Oh,
passes
let me call you
down,
niggas back, man.
but
I'm
it
out.
but it still starts with a head. It starts with a head, regardless. It starts with if I don't get up and create a way for us to get out, and if I don't create word war in my mind, none of us are having this conversation. There is no if I do not create the platform where everybody came to the rap with me standing in the middle, not rapping. If I choose to ignore those thoughts in my head, we get nobody. That's the difference between me and everybody else because I start there. When someone else, see, look, when somebody creates something, and if I walk in on it, then I'm taking an opportunity because it's already built from the ground. I built it from the ground and then showcase y'all a word I can rhyme. So that means he wasn't worried about himself because I know I'm one of them niggas. Same way I know Remy one of them niggas. The same. Hey, when our battle scene was going, man, I was just pulling up like big bro. I wasn't taking no fights. They knew what I was able to do. I wasn't taking no fights like that. So I created a way for us to win. Everybody that walked that stage, if you made $1 after that, it starts here. 100% starts right here because Verb got to create it. And guess what? That night when it was time to fight, Verb had to fight. Who wrote that material? Verb. That groundbreaking material, nigga, Verb wrote it. What you mean? Who? Yeah, when we talking that, we talking that. What everybody else done with their time, that's perfectly fine, but it started from here though. You never try to outshine that master though. It started here. That's where it starts from the ground. It starts from what your mama cook in the kitchen to say you full, niggas. She got to go to the store and put it together before you feel satisfied. Starts with her. What
So
you
you
mean? It don't
saying
start.
Word War was the first like Midwest league on the internet?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it was the loudest and the
Yeah,
most.
y'all
It
had
was the
y'all
most
definitely
prominent.
was
Right.
y'all was more
Right.
consistent. I was able to see y'all definitely for sure.
Right. And guess what? If I don't create that thought, because I created that thought, I created that thought in my baby mama house. So how would somebody create that thought in my baby mama house and they ain't her baby daddy? I created the thought in my baby mama house. I created the floor plan in my baby mama house. I went and got the fight. I didn't have an audition, Tuna. I knew these niggas. Every nigga that touched that stage, I knew what their ability was. Remy, Blaze Up, G Soldier, Juicilla, Ice Pack, who else? Hitman, all the niggas. Well, Hitman, he said something to me. I didn't say nothing to him. He asked, he came down. So I can't put that on him. He came down. But here's the punchline though. I knew every level of talent and I knew what type of talent we needed. We needed variable styles. Where P and all these URL niggas go wrong and everybody else that throw a lead, y'all pick the same style. How fucking far you think it's gonna go? If you compare the first line of what I put together, which I'm going to put together some more shit, right? The first line that I put together was unique sounds. Everybody was different. Cashola, from Cashola to Remedy, nothing the same. Remedy to Verb, nothing the same. But I wasn't even displaying my talent. Remedy to Ice Pack wasn't the same. Remedy to G Soldier wasn't the same. Remedy to Blaze Up was not the same. Blaze Up to Juicilla was not the same. Juicilla is not Hitman. You see how I picked it because I gotta say, yeah, y'all do understand that, right? I gotta say, yeah, who walked my stage? I got to. So that means you gotta have a scout now. What is his ability? Okay, let's match these fights up. Remy, did that building stay packed?
every time, and with females
Right. And with hoes, right. And on top of that, was y'all niggas fighting this shit outside and we was still going to get the job done?
every time.
Okay, was it anybody in World War that did not have any physical combat, including Bird?
Physical combat, probably. I would not even ill had it. Yep. So yeah, everybody.
Everybody has it. What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. No, that's the difference from what I put together. We put authentic shit together. Every one of us have look, this the thing with y'all, the other battle leagues and shit. Y'all be playing. We know what each other punch like though out here. Everybody got a story of hey dude hit like every that's the difference between me and you puss ass niggas. I picked the people that was right for what we had to do. When you put the best people forward, you get a response. Now you get loaded lux looking like they strapped with material down here with talent. Because you put the best foot forward. That's what you do. You put the best foot forward. The game stop putting the best foot forward and they start putting their friends forward. Your friends ain't shit. Your friends with this wiggle two finger style is dead. Now y'all gotta think. Twerk sound and rum sound is starting to drain out. Think. That sound is dying. A sound should never die if it's authentic. Brizz Ross thing will never die. Tuna will never die. When you heard Remy will never die, Verb will never die because it's an authentic sound. Once you can clone a sound, it's nothing. Tuna, Hurls, once it became commercials, it wasn't nothing no more, right?
Nah, Harold still something.
No, it's not, nigga.
I
Hurls in the
mean,
hood. When I used to
Oh,
eat,
they ain't.
when I used to, when
Harold's
I
in
used
the
to eat
hood.
Hurls,
Harold's in the hood is still
well,
something.
okay, no, but when y'all made it into the McDonald's version, where it's weaker,
You talking about where it's
right?
out of town Harold's and shit like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, then
is
that's
that the
that's
same
that's a
shit?
whole different thing.
That's not the same restaurant, sir. That's not the same restaurant because you keep it authentic and you keep it in the bottom. Everybody that walk my stage, I all have thanked them. I put money. I put them in position. I did not shine. I did not try to say, "Look at me." I never said, "Look at me." I ain't never said no shit like that. Look at me. No, look
You
at
know
them.
what the word
Y'all
was
do
shit? Like we couldn't find too many battles on you at first. Like I
because
was able
look,
to see Hitman and I was able to do a lot of research on Hitman.
there you
I
go.
was able to do
But
research
look.
on the rest of the niggas. You know what I mean?
But look, Tuna, Remy here. They know what I was already. I didn't have to beat my chest. If I wasn't who I was, why would they come? That don't make sense. You got to be who you is first, and then they come. Throwing a battle event is one of the hardest things to do on the planet. Throwing a club or party, that's just bring some hoes and shit. That ain't that hard. A battle rap event is
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
Yeah, a battle rap
Stressful,
event is hard. You
stressful.
got to be. Yeah, and ours was packed like the club and the hose was out. That's the difference. Okay, it's all about who's throwing it, who's in the middle. Verb. Okay, why we here with Verb? We know who Verb is. Verb done had a crazy mixtape buzz this whole time. Like, don't get it fucked up. Like, I couldn't have drew them out if they didn't know who I was. My name was always been my name. Let me tell you that. What you mean? Packing shit. And then I took that and I went to the club packing shit. What's up, Chase? Packing shit off my name, off my face, outside every two, three, four times a week. That's why you can't beat that one because they know the story on him, and he's the one that's the guy. Always has been. Now, being the guy ain't always cool. Nah, it come with a lot of shit. But when you talk that, that's where it started, and everybody know that. You never try to outshine the master. That's a foolish decision. He created the ground for you. I created the ground for all niggas to walk and come express. We didn't have some St. Louis niggas had an opportunity to battle New. You know how crazy that's is? Detroit, y'all already had Miles and X Factor, so it kind of makes sense. St. Louis niggas are arguing with New York's best rappers. Shut up. Since when? They didn't even believe we could rhyme words. They didn't even
We
know what
had to
rhyme.
go at it with Miles and X Factor
Yeah,
first before they
yeah,
respected Chicago.
yeah. So you
We
got
had
to
to go
think.
at it with Calico now.
You got to go in there and mix it up with them.
Yeah.
But if you had to take Detroit, Chicago, and St. Louis and say where's the probability of the strongest battle rapper, St. Louis would be third pick, sir, for sure.
Yeah,
It-
y'all wasn't considered the battle rap city.
no, we wasn't
Nah,
considered
we
that,
wasn't.
but we knew we
Y'all,
was.
but it was like y'all put yourself out there first, and niggas, y'all was working, y'all was cooking shit. We would
Yeah,
have never thought St. Louis would have battle rappers, cause all we had from y'all was like considered Nelly.
Nelly
Like
and
we
Figgy,
in the
right?
Midwest, Detroit was the place to go
You had
get the battle
Eminem.
rappers. You know what I'm saying?
In
Cause we,
Chicago, you got
yeah,
Common, you got
yeah, we got
Ye, you
Common, we
got
got
Twisted.
Jewish
Yeah,
niggas like
we
that.
didn't have none of that. We got a Verb
Shit.
though. That's what we got a Verb though. So that's
Okay,
how that shit
okay, I
worked
hear
on
you.
that type of shit. Yeah, because he
See,
pioneered it and he fought when it was time. And he the only nigga with his stats. And he done put down all the champions. And he walked in talking shit. I didn't come here trying to be cool with you puss ass niggas. I came in here wearing my Cardinal cap and said I'm here to do something. That's why I lasted
but
longer.
y'all had battle rappers before you,
Not on the scene of this. I think the most popular
like
one
how
we had.
niggas knew Eminem and them already. Niggas knew
Yeah, no, no,
Slaughter.
no.
You know
We
what I'm
had. No,
saying?
I think the most popular we had to the world was Big Will because he was winning 106 in Park. You
Big
know what I'm saying?
Will, Def,
Yeah,
damn, I forgot
yeah.
about that.
Big
Yep.
Will was probably the most popular because he was winning on 106 in Park. What we did was always the underground and the darkness. So the darkness comes to the light. Okay, cool.
So
So
y'all
that's
is
why.
y'all first generation.
Yeah, that's why and the thing, like I said, let's not go by this one thing I said. Every nigga who walked my stage got it shaking with a nigga. Every nigga. Like not battle wise. Outside, let's go mix that up then. That's what I was bringing
Oh
to the
yeah,
table. Like,
that definitely was going down in Chicago. Don't worry
yeah,
about
like,
it.
oh, you got to mix it up with him though. Fuck all that. Like, we got to see what that is. And Remy just said, after Remy and them fought outside, I went outside like, yeah, I feel y'all, but I can't get no money back. So y'all need to go stay. Like, that's what it was. We kept it like that though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I took it from the business seat. I wasn't in the rapper seat. I got in the rapper seat when I was forced to. You know what I'm saying? I got in the business seat. I'm calculating numbers and treating these niggas like a pack of dope. I'm thinking like that. I ain't think I know what I am. Here, get them through there first, and then I can just go back later. That's how my theory was. That's why you didn't see me when Word War got hot. I was all in the camera, like, listen to me rap. Never. Look at me. I ain't never said no shit like that. I step back. Let them do their thing. That's when you know you secure and you confident in who you is. Let them eat. I ain't never had to say, look at me or stand against a nigga. Nah, for what? That nigga created the floor for everybody. It wasn't another nigga. If you walk that Word War stage and you made money, it started from Verb. It's impossible to delete that from your thoughts. It's impossible. How? That's where
So
it started.
niggas was getting paid during World War time.
What you mean? Was getting paid?
Like as
I
far
think
paid the battle.
um I think I paid Holla before because he came from out of town. When he came into because the first one he wasn't there. It's already packed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Packed already. So then when he reached out and wanted to do it, I didn't say no. I said, all right, come on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he was coming from school. So yeah, that. But and I think a couple other people probably got some money out the door or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that. But
yeah.
other than because I mean
Cause
it's
that shit
based
was
on what
unheard of to get paid for battle rapping, man.
yeah.
That
I
shit
mean
was
because
unheard unless you won a tournament. That's what I'm known for. Like
you had to fight a
you
tournament.
had to fight a tournament
Yeah.
to win some money.
Yeah, but booking fee and all that.
Booking
That's
fee, like boxing, like come on, man. Like
if a
that shit
nigga got
crazy.
if a nigga bringing it though, you gotta break bread
You
with him.
got
It's just
to
what it is. If he bringing a crowd, even if it's all his people and they pay, you gotta break bread with him.
make sense.
That where battle rap go wrong is they steal the money. The league
Mhm.
steal the money is whether because if a sponsor gives the league the money and then the money just gets short for all the rappers are not gonna perform good on low amounts of money. They're not.
Exactly.
It's just 100% won't happen if you they'll take your deposit at that moment, but when they thinking about what they have to go through to get the back end, you're gonna get that performance on stage. The
Hmm.
key starts with making sure the artist is paid. Okay, well then let's pay the unique artist first though. The unique niggas who we're gonna get this sound from, we pay him. If leagues was smart, they need to take their guys, like get on the floor right now and pay off the people who bring you the most engagement and the loudest noise. It don't matter if you like them. Pay them because you at least know this piece works for you. Regardless, now you're controlling a piece of the floor because you paid off a piece that works for you. Why are we signing these new stupid niggas who don't know anything? They don't. It's a waste of time. You pay the people that's if as a look as a battle rapper that's been doing this a long time. The better the back end, the better the performance you're gonna get. To think a nigga got a $2,000 back end coming and he's gonna backflip for you is crazy. That's crazy. Now, of course, he took the 2,000 off the jump, so he's probably thinking at that moment I need to get that. But when it settles in, what you have to go through
After it
through your
settles in,
mind
after that little two bands gone, them little two bands, you got to do what you got to do to get some
to
more
get the
money.
other
Man.
piece of it, and it's not
Yeah.
it ain't gonna be worth it to you. It's not gonna be worth it because you're gonna take gunfire for it. It's too much stress on the mind. What leagues don't understand is the stress it takes to put this together is priceless. It's too much on
Mm.
your mind, bro. It's too much on your
They
mind.
don't understand that.
No,
They don't, and they don't give a fuck. That's not a thing that they care about. Like, man,
because
hey,
they're
make
looking
another
for the
rap
new.
some more. No,
They're
it ain't
looking
that
for the
simple. Like,
they looking for the new guys. So here's the thing: the new guys get on big cards and they automatically get a fresh crowd for nothing. They haven't even done nothing. You trying to force feed and brand these guys to these people. The beginning of the night, niggas always gonna get the screams. That's dumb. Every nigga who go on early gonna get the screams.
cause they
That's
people
just
on their edge, people on the edge of their seats. It's like they thirsty, they happy to be there,
that's
they
it.
cheering and everything,
Put them
they
at the
all
end though.
attentive. That's why first battle always be like the easiest way to go. Like it's
Come on, the
always the
first two,
easiest
three
fuck.
battles is lit anywhere it go. But now, when we get to number
Now
five,
when you
six,
get this
seven at the
five, six,
end,
seven, now
okay, now we
shake this
finding
bitch,
out. Here we
shake this
go.
bitch seventh battle. Now
Here
let
it
me
go.
see you shake this motherfucker seventh battle. Now you
Hmm.
saying something. Cause
Yeah,
niggas don't do that. Niggas don't know how to do that for real. The same nigga that been going first for the last 3, 4 years, they think they own something until they gotta go
go
last, and
last.
they ain't doing
And they got the beginning of the night writing style. It's a
shit.
in the beginning of the night, y'all. You can write pretty much anything. So they're gonna keep doing that their whole career because they going on early. And the end of the night ain't know anything. You got to factor in while you writing. These people are drained. I gotta
Yeah, they
wake these
tired,
niggas
man.
up.
I gotta
Yeah,
do a
they
little more
tired. Yeah,
entertaining. I just
yeah,
can't be. I just can't be. I just they brain ain't working like that. So why am I throwing punches right now? I can't
yeah.
throw punches like that. We gotta dance a little bit, get they
You gotta
mask
wake
rolling.
them up.
Yeah,
But pros
exactly.
know that. Okay, so if you know that and you at end of the night type nigga, the leagues need to separate them basic niggas from the cold niggas off the jump. Put them
Mhm.
basic niggas in their own setting. You put these stupid, basic, unpopular niggas who don't know how to sell themselves. If you believe in them, you keep them on one of stage, one arena until one of them graduates. You
Mhm.
can't call when he graduates. The rappers gotta call it. The rappers gotta sit back and say, okay, this one probably get it now. Because we know what we dealing with. It ain't the league. The league is wrong. The league does not know. The leagues never know what they know how to find the money, get a sponsor, take some money for themselves, and throw a show.
Mm.
If you're talking about keeping that shit pure, it's a shit that they don't understand yet. They ain't gonna we can look at a talent and say, oh, he got it. We can look at a talent and say, he might. He might. You know what I'm saying? The league can't force that on us. You can't force that on us and say, this is the guy. If we don't believe he the guy. That's it. Don't matter. He's in the way. Put the basic niggas in their basic arena until they get out of there. That eliminates you got all these basic niggas trying to talk shit to Kings. That URL was telling they guys to go at the Kings. Where did it get y'all? Nothing. Because niggas ain't gonna
Nowhere.
fuck
That
with
shit got them nowhere. That shit got them
Hey,
forever
yo,
stuck
bro, I'm
on them
so glad
niggas.
you saying this, Bird.
you.
That
Man,
they
come
was
on.
forced to go at. I'm like, man, why?
I'm so
Man,
glad you saying all this.
Yeah, because it's the truth. You telling the new guy, go in here and attack him. He just ain't gonna fuck with you. He don't have to.
at all.
Yeah, so now you stop yourself from growing and you back in the system where you're gonna have to keep and then the punchline was always, well, he doesn't want to do it, so just keep battling these niggas. No, separate them
Hmm.
niggas off the jump. You put the
Mm-mm.
if you put rotten apples next to good apples, the whole bag going bad. Take the rotten niggas,
Word.
put them over there until they get it.
But look, though,
Uh,
I used to say that on the phone in arguments. You know what niggas used to tell me?
what?
Nigga used to say, yeah, Briz, we don't need, see, the thing is, Briz, we don't need no more hitman hollers. Quote, unfucking quote. So we don't need no more hitman hollers around here. I'm like, what you mean we don't need no more hitman hollers? We don't need nobody that could get bigger than the company and they name could get bigger than us and then tell us to kiss their ass. And it's around the time Arsenal got you dub shaking and
Mm,
niggas really moving. You know what I'm saying? And that
mm.
was a certain individual. That's the shit he was saying, bro.
They was
Well,
telling
well, hey, look, well, look.
they was telling y'all that.
What? They was no, listen, they was telling me that, man, because you know how
Yeah, yeah,
I
because
jump into a
you
debate with a
was
nigga
like the
quick.
first class of like new niggas that was like how can I explain it? URL was where they was at already. You feel what I'm saying? Like it was
Yeah.
summer
Type
madness
shit,
going
yeah,
on. You
for sure.
you know what I
But
mean?
but why you said that too? Let's not be too sympathetic because everybody do their own dirt. It is what it is. You don't need no more powerful pieces if you thinking from a low pionic standpoint. Okay, if you want to control the powerful pieces, you pay them or that powerful piece is going to go and make money everywhere else. You have to
Exactly.
pay him. If you don't want this piece to ever hurt you, you got to pay him. What is you taking the money and giving these no name niggas anything for when that's the money for the guys you are afraid to get bigger? That's
Hello.
that's dumb. You put that money in the guys' hands who you're afraid to face. What did Jay-Z say? He said if anything was a threat, I signed it. That's what Jay-Z said. When he heard Beans, this could be a problem. Sign this. Make it work with you, not against you. It's too much ego because the thing is, the leagues think that they're the stars as well. Wrong. These are your stars. You're the business. The sponsors come to you. That's where you get your star power at because you can dip into the bag and pay them whatever and make sure you're good. That's where your star power comes in. The people pay to see the guys they like to see. A machine cannot change the appearance of a rapper to them. Nothing. If they like him, they like him. That's it. But they have to like him. If I'm a league and I want to control the floor, I'm paying off all pieces that control shit. Simple math. Why in the fuck am I going to break bread with anybody else? If these are the weapons like Verb and these niggas, you don't want to have to deal with this because you can't stop it. You bring it in the house and pay it. Simple math. Simple math. But the companies don't want to feel like they kneel to the artists,
And they're
regardless of
envious.
yeah, like let's yeah, because and at the same time, let's not cut the shit. Because if one of them fucking with a girl and the girl like one of the rappers, that's gonna affect his booking. For sure it will. And that don't even make sense. If you're afraid of it, sign it. Pay it accordingly. Hey, this is what we need you to do. I need you to do this, this, and this, this, and this. If you can do this, it's cool. You're on an NDA with this. I can't get you to say this. Here's what we're trying to do. Do you want to do this? And then you controlling more money. The ego stops niggas from controlling money, and now the money is damn near gone. You put all the sponsors don't know who is who. They look at the front of YouTube and they say these are the numbers. I put out the apps where you can go and look and see if they authentic. If any sponsors did that, they would have kept their money in their pockets, man. Because you can go look at it. Sponsors don't know. They looking at it. Investors, they just looking what's on the screen, seeing what people are all saying at the same time. Cool, I'm gonna invest in that. When that goes wrong, all the money's gone. Investor walks away. Money, she's losing too much money, not getting nothing back. And it's because people are that money is really the root of all evil. It makes you go crazy. You'll spit on your friends. You'll do wrong for it because you have to have it. It's a need. It's an addiction. You see what I'm saying? When somebody gets a money addiction where I have to have this, they will do anything to continue to have it. Anything. And that
Anything.
happens. Yeah, they will do anything to anybody to get it. Anything because we all know people like that, right? They got addictions to certain like if you dealing with a nigga and he fuck with some dope, whatever it
Yeah,
is, it's gonna
niggas
you
with
need it.
addictions, period, man.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
gotta get it.
Yeah, so it don't matter what your relationship with is with them or what it was with them. No, they're gonna go get that. They don't care about you in that moment because they have to get what they need. The human body preserves itself first. That's what it's gonna do. So if it gotta take, so let's think about it. If you gotta take from this nigga to feed your family, are you doing it? Yeah, yes you are. But sometimes you don't have to, you just want to. When you want to take it and you counting money, you watching everybody's shit, you want to see that's a I want it from you. No, the money's gonna die. Now there's no money floating around because too many hits have been taken. The shit Chilla Jones is doing. You're causing too many mistakes. You're dropping the ball back to back to back. You will not last long. Dropping the ball, doing little bitch ass shit, trying to get people to pay for half ass production. Avocado ain't been there. The mics ain't working. The lights ain't working. That makes the consumer spend their money, and then they stop spending their money. The consumer stops spending their money. It stops the rappers from making money. It's all simple bit. This game has been wrong because the wrong people have got in the front. That's it.
Yes,
It's
sir.
always gonna be the wrong niggas that get in the front. The wrong niggas get in the front. Everything going bad. People with egos, self-esteem issues, hatred, that kind of shit, it's gonna spawn down a circle and everything go wrong. If you're
That's
doing
most of
business,
the niggas that do not rap and do not
that's
have no
most of the
talent.
niggas
They,
that know. Yeah,
they
there you
jealous,
go.
they envious, and they hating for real, for real.
And that's
And they
gonna
really waiting to
happen.
see you fall.
Yeah, and that's gonna happen. But it destroys all the money. And you can't go get no money from it because you're destroying all the money. The people that's gonna make the money, if you're doing business, your ego gotta go away. You cannot have an ego. You cannot look at a person and say, I don't like him. No, you got to look and say, hey, for me to keep winning, put this bitch ass nigga on stage and give him what he asked for. You see what I'm saying? You got to have that mind. How many niggas have that mind? They don't. So every investor, the investors don't come to the rappers, right, and say, "Here's your money." No, they don't. Investors go to the league owners. Frank has said he spent 222,000 in battle rap in 4 years, and he sponsored every league, including URL, including RBE, including Chrome, including Bags and Bodies, including Trenches. He said that out of his own mouth. That's a problem, though. So when the sponsor goes to the league, that's the money conversation. That's the money. Then the league goes to the rappers. The league
Take
already know
money.
how much money they gonna take because then now they can drop the number and say, okay, Brizz, I'm doing this out of my pocket, man. If you'll take this 10,000 like for this return, and like I just want to do something, that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And really, Brizz
Mm-hmm.
and really Brizz pot was a 30 ball or something. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? It's that type of shit going on. The where do everybody here? Where do the sponsors and investors go to? They go to
That's
the
what happened
league.
with the Drake card. Just
Yeah,
want
the
to ad
Drake
lib that.
card. Calico
Yeah.
lost $25,000 for
Yeah.
nothing, and they had to
And
give
they
it to
tried
him.
to do this, and they tried to do the same shit to me, bro.
It
That's
happens
why I
to
turned that shit
everybody,
down.
Ross. It happens to
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
the sponsor goes to the league. So here's your problem. It starts with
The
the league.
fans ain't say nothing though. The fans ain't there. The
They
fans could
don't
have held
care.
us down in them
They
They
don't
don't
situations
give
care.
though.
a fuck
But
about that.
They don't
they'll
care.
be at my door talking about some old stupid shit. Look at K Shine. Like everything
Yeah.
just exposing itself. But the fans will just sit there. Like when it's a super negative narrative, they can
Hmm.
pin to your back. They'll
Yeah.
ride that bitch to the wall. You
Yeah.
hear me? But
Because
when it's
if
some
they don't
honorable,
like
dope
you,
stand up shit that they can make a thing out of, they fucking
no.
quiet. Or they'll
No.
create the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep. But because
Yeah.
it's
Small.
you got to think a lot of fans that watch us, they jealous too. They want to be like that
Absolutely.
too. They don't have that power. They don't
Absolutely.
have that ability. That they a lot of fans be watching us with their gals, and then your gal backdoor and gonna blow on us.
Straight
It
up.
happens every single
A
time.
nigga should only have to say
Yeah.
one time they tried to take 25K from me. They tried to cheat me out of 25K and would not put me on the phone with Drake.
And that's
And got, you know what I'm
insanity.
saying?
That's insanity.
Yeah.
That's
Like, come
insane.
on, dog.
Okay, so how do we justify that, people? You can't. If Drake sent Cat, this is Cal words. These ain't our words. If Drake sent Calico
Yeah.
75,000 through the league sends Calico 50. Drake doubles
Mm-hmm.
back and say, "Hey, Calico, I sent you 75. You might want to go find your money." Who fault is that then? So tell me what part of the game is that fair then?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a fair thing. Just as I'm just gonna take this just because.
Mm-hmm. Bridge, you want
Okay.
to do the battle? I said, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? So and so. Shit, we got a 50 ball for you. Nah, we gotta negotiate my number, right? Brizz, come on, man. We got a 50 ball for you. Nah, we negotiating my price, right? Come on, Brizz. Hey, yo, put me on the phone with Drake, man.
Mm.
If I can't talk to Drake, I don't want to do it.
And you didn't
Then
talk to Drake.
Calico, then Cal said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that shit
Yeah.
start coming out.
Okay, because
That shit had me hot.
so here's the where it starts. If a
Damn, that shit
sponsor
went with you, Brizz. I
if
ain't
a
know that.
sponsor or investor goes and puts money into the league hand, that's where your problem starts. That is 100% where your problem starts because the league goes out and get the rappers after that, and they half-ass play with them so they can make sure they take home some money too. That's the game. So it starts with who the investor or the sponsor puts the money in their hand. The artist never knows what the money is because the league gonna come to you and lie and say we don't have it because they already trying to clear them an extra 50 off the money. You understand what I'm saying? They already trying to hit them. And so if Frank said he sponsored every league, this is what he said. These are not my words. That Calico story, not my words. Calico's words, right? We and they all they documented on the internet. Frank said he has put money, and he said all he does is work. He ain't no dope boy, no athlete, no nothing. He works. Gerald put countless money out here. He had to go. Why? Where is their money going? Is their money going directly to the
Bullshit.
artist or is it going to the league? It's going to the league. The league is picking out the pack first. The league gets to stick their chest out and say, oh, well, I'm giving you some money. It's not even yours. It's not even yours. It starts with the league. It starts with how the league feel about you. If the league don't like you for some reason, then they are going to play with you. What you mean? Then you're going to get a bad performance back from that guy. It starts with who the sponsor or the investor brings the money to. They
Uh,
never come directly to the artist. So it starts right there.
do you think the sponsors is? Don't you think they know that? You think they in on it too? Like they know
No,
better than
no, I think the sponsors are trying
Nah,
to
I
do
think they
a good
just.
thing. They don't know the communication the league does with the
Yeah.
rappers. They have no idea. They have no.
But low key, ain't that how every game go? Kind of for real though.
Yes, every game
I think
goes the
that's how
same
they
way.
made it go that way.
Like sponsor money go to the promoter, promoter get the battle. You know what I'm saying? And
So
like
so so so
But
so so this is the thing
every
with
but
that,
game.
Tuna.
so it's
If
everybody taking advantage of the artist in every lane. That's what you find.
yes,
That's
You
the
find a
every
you
lane. But
find a
it's like
nigga
I
that
think that's
convinced
just
himself he
how it
could make some
goes.
beats, and he done found a way to take advantage of an artist. Here come a
that's it.
videographer nigga
Take
who
an
done
advantage.
convinced himself he
Yeah,
shoot videos now. Yeah, right.
yeah,
Taking advantage and siphoning from the artist, man, on
yeah.
all
It is.
fucking levels. A nigga called
It's
himself a
Mm.
CEO. That shit crazy, bro.
and then the league gets to poke their check. Like when I saw the leagues that Frank sponsored, man, I lost respect for everything on the floor because I'm like, okay, so everybody playing this rich and sticking their chest out type shit. Now I do know in business,
That's crazy.
it,
I don't even know who Frank
it's
is.
We
This shit
yeah
we are the
because
crazy.
fan.
they kept
Frank
him
cool, we
away.
all right.
They kept him away. Frank came in here and said that the leagues, I mean that people he did business with told them stay away from VERB for no reason. No reason. So the league will try to stop and alter your money if they don't like you after a sponsor then gave it to you, nigga. I can understand if it's your money you're coming out of. You don't have to pay nobody you don't like if it's your money. But if you've got a sponsored, you think that means that you can treat somebody fucked up on some sponsored money that you had to get? None of these leagues ever say that they get money from Frank, and Frank is a guy that just works. No league has said they take money from a guy that just works. Nobody. Everybody stand back and try to act heavy. You getting help. You getting money. You taking it from a nigga and you not giving it to the artist. That's crazy. But guess what? It gives the league more power. The artist will cock buff the league on. He gonna fall on his knees and turn his head to the side and neck him to try to get that money. The money
And
is already yours.
beg for an extra $450 on your back end.
Man, come on, man. And then
And
look,
they done took 20 from you though.
man, these
All
rappers would
right.
not be cool. No rappers would be cool with league owners if they had direct plugs to the money. No rappers would be. No, there will be no rappers that will be accepting phone calls, playing, talking to league owners if the investor goes directly to the rapper and the stage is just the stage. None of these niggas is talking to these niggas. Nobody. Because it ain't no point to. Where you get the fake shit is when the league starts to build a fake rapport with the artist like they're friends. But the league is just using that to get in your head and just seeing how they can use weapons against you. That's crazy. You see what I'm saying? But if the sponsor go directly to the artist and say, "Hey, Brizz, I want you on stage. Here's $75,000. This is yours. Hey, but I want you to go do it on URL." URL already said yeah. Now you don't even got to answer the phone for nobody or play no half-ass games with 'em. We ain't got to shoot the shit. We ain't got to pretend that we cool. I ain't got to answer the phone for you because it's based on the money. So when the sponsor or the investor gives the money to the league plays God. Simple. It's simple. If that's the case, if everybody was so heavy and so rich, this nigga wouldn't have gave that much money out to all these leagues. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Okay, so when you get the bag and you got the money, where does it go? Because you go to the artist and you negotiate what price you want to pay the artist because you've already calculated. So let's say somebody might say, okay, Verb, here, I want to give Verb 20 to go do this small room thing. All right, cool. The league will come at me and say, what? Oh, well, man, shit, I got like 15. So they can make sure
10.
they clear five off that. And then if they do it to 7 or 8 different niggas, that five that they hit from everybody, that's a 50 ball before the door open, man. They've made a 50 before the door opens. Now the door comes in. That's more money. That's how this game works. It's 100% designed to make sure the artist stays in a position where he has to keep coming
Broke.
back.
And
Yes.
yes, sir. And you keep needing shit.
Yes. You as long as you keep coming back, because here's the thing with rap, let's say you starting to make some money, your lifestyle gets expensive. That means you got to keep making that money to keep that lifestyle expensive. They'll never put you in a position where you can do what you want to do. That's why you got to live a
Mhm.
certain way. You can't go too much because if something go wrong, yeah, don't
Can't
go
go
too
too
crazy.
crazy.
Because if something go wrong or you bump heads with a nigga, then it's done. So then that
It's
money you
done.
got to go figure it out. No, this is all a game to keep the artist in bondage. The art,
How you really living
yeah.
check to check
There
for
you
real.
go. And then
Nobody
You see
see it
niggas
though.
battle. You see
But
niggas
when it's
battling 2, 3.
mm,
Why is if niggas had to they don't like battling that much. Why you think niggas
no
battling
nigga does.
once every month?
Hey,
nobody
Niggas
do,
battling
dog.
once every month and they
nobody.
living check to check.
Exactly.
Nobody likes battling that much. They can tell you whatever. This for the culture. I'm trying to do that. If
Yeah.
y'all hear a phrase that says I'm doing this for a culture, that means some money and they made some. That is not
But
accurate.
you would think one of these blogger niggas would make that point. But you would think one of these blogger guys would use their goddamn mind, and those are the kind of topics and things they would blog on.
Mm-mm.
You
No,
would
because
think, but
because
That's
because
why
instead
the
they
they
want to
battling
hate the
talk
so
about a
artist too.
nigga
official right
life.
now.
They hate the artist
Yeah,
too. Like look, you
we.
gotta think. They hate the artist. They hate the
Mhm.
artist in the
So
same
why are these
fashion.
niggas here?
Because they hate the artist. They can make money off hating the artist. Like most
Right.
people that blog, they were fans. And this is the thing. Once they if a fan come in and let's just say, oh, shout out to Ill Will. A fan comes in and he don't like Ill Will. That don't change when the fan becomes popular as a blogger. He's gonna forever not like Ill Will. That don't change. So that means anything pertaining to
That
Ill
grudge
Will, they're gonna
still
spit on his
on.
name.
That grudge still on.
Yeah.
They gonna do anything to put their narrative that ill will ain't shit.
Yes. Anything.
So if you fall out with a nigga let's say angry fan or some shit like that, nigga, he's gonna point to anything that so you ain't shit. He's not gonna blog about your good
Mm.
battles. He's gonna blog strictly about your
Anything
negativity.
that any if something went wrong, it's front page. But that's just the business. That's why we waiting on here what 311 got
all
to say.
all while all while leeching off of the artist. And they
Off the
gonna
artist.
have their little excuses and all that. But as far as they blog brand and all of that, most of them niggas, I'm gonna say, because three come from that hip hop shit, you know. But yeah, man, it's like your whole thing come from you talking about Lux, Mook, Verb, and Holler, and
Yeah,
Arsenal, and niggas' personal life, nigga. And you would
yeah,
sit up and fix your mouth and say something bad about niggas. Like
yeah.
shit is crazy.
Yeah,
And
because
drag niggas' names, but you don't get a
go ahead,
sandwich out here in the world if you don't blog
man.
on niggas.
Man, but for that couple of dollars, tag three. But for that couple
Don't
of dollars,
contribute nothing.
that couple of dollars, they going to get that because it means so much to be able to keep going. Like that's what I'm saying. This game is worse than any part of hip hop because now this the thing. If you one of them niggas, you can make money to control your life for sure. But this game is worse than any form of hip hop because there's no structure and everybody is going to operate in a system they want to operate on. Like so therefore it's 50 times harder to get the money here because you dealing with all forces. You dealing with people that don't like you. This nigga might be fucking this bitch and she like you. I'ma stop that for you. The sponsor brings the money to the league. The league don't got an issue with you because you ain't do something for them. I'm not giving you that or I'm gonna give you that. All this type of shit is people playing God and it's based on the investor going directly to the artist. The day the investor or the sponsor goes directly to the artist, battle rap will get stronger again because he's going to get his full pay and he's going to perform at a high level. He is. He's not going to
Facts.
perform at a high level if you try to dope fiend him. Now, will he take that first part? Yeah, because it's a game. People like to keep people dependent on them. That's why I take long breaks, man. Like I battled 2 times this year, a
Hmm.
month apart, and that was in April and May, and I ain't been back. You take long breaks, man. Get away from that shit
Hmm.
because somebody's going to play with you if they get a chance. If they get a
You can't
chance to play,
overexert
they're gonna
yourself.
play.
You can't.
And
Yeah, they're
after
gonna.
they play with me enough times, I don't have no problem, especially my name. I don't have no problem saying I want
No,
100,000
yeah,
or
because
no.
you want your get back, and I get
Yeah,
it.
you
It's like, hey,
exactly. You can
make
keep
it
that
close.
little 40. You can
Yeah,
keep that little 50. You tried
yeah,
to play me. Had I took that last 50 and you with that little situation, you'd have played me on that. I'd have never knew what you was trying to, you know what I mean? It's a
yeah,
whole bunch of shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
so you owe me, nigga.
yeah, yeah. So, but
Yeah,
but 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 here's the thing. You might feel so they owe you the paper to get what you need. Ain't nothing wrong with you saying that, man. Hey, you just make sure y'all do it right. Because if you fall, they gonna say fuck you anyway. If you fall, the slanderous attack is coming on you anyway. Yeah, pay me for it.
absolutely.
Easy, the block captain is in the building who had an easy weekend. Easy, how did you sweat? I didn't. All right. So how did that make you feel on stage, Easy, that you didn't sweat? That's a good question. Like, how does it make you feel? Like, I'm asking you for real because this is the thing people don't process this theory. The man got 6 rounds in his head. I ain't never ever thought to battle two niggas in 6 rounds, and these are not just like basic opponents. You see what I'm saying? Cassidy come with a lot, so the lights is on. Twerk skill level, we know what that is. Two of them in 24 hours. 6 rounds dancing in his head, and he didn't sweat. Easy. Did you feel like the work was too much? Did you feel like you put in too much work?
Yeah, I mean, like half and half.
Like it got to be a draining thing though, because it's like, hey, I'm locking in like this, and we not fighting.
Yeah, I just wish both battles would have happened. I wish the other battle it would have got completed too. I would have been
So if
alright
you
with that.
would, if you would have completed both, and so let me ask you a question: if you would have beat both guys clear, how dark is it?
I mean, I think that is still clear. You know what I mean? Like the other one just don't want to battle. So you know what I mean? I think yeah, I mean, I think get lost just there just because you don't even want to battle no more. Like and all of that. Like he
Mm,
making that shit too hard to even to you know what I mean to reschedule. See, what should have happened is he was supposed to battle me before I battled Turk because now you don't have no more excuses. Like you was really getting everybody to be like, oh, who is it? Who is it? Which one don't want to do it? So you was a you know what I mean. He was praying that Twerk battle ain't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So now since the twerk battle happened and we got that situation done, is like it's really no way reason why you won't be get the battle done because I'm ready. I could go tomorrow.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, babe. Babe, we could get that shit done before the end of the year. Still, I'm still prepared to get that shit done before the end of the year. But
So you still like, let's get it, and it's so you it's okay. So this is a good question. When you going through all that behind the scenes and putting all the work in, what is the frustration level that you had 1 to 10?
the frustration level for this time probably was
Over,
a
yes,
fucking 10. Probably was a 10 this
a,
time.
a 10, because now this is what people don't understand as the artist. He got to still be good. He got to deal with the stupid shit going on. He got to deal with the hatred. He got to deal with what's going on behind the scenes. All the truth ain't coming out. That makes a very, very risky situation to perform for an artist, man. You're asking for him not to give you what he needs. It's no possible way, bro. It's like that. That's too much. This shit should go smooth, man. Book, do your show, keep it moving. It should not be
Right,
nothing else. So that way you can get the highest level of product back. You understand what I'm saying? The better y'all rap, the better we all rap, the higher it goes.
right,
But you can't do that with stress and stupid shit going on. It's impossible. It's just
right,
impossible. It's so if I'm him, I'm gonna be frustrated because I'm like, man, I've been had this shit in my head all this time. And it's like, yeah, because carrying that shit in your mind, y'all don't know, man, what that is, bro. I'm talking about on the pro level. Like if you like Loso or something, not you. I'm talking about like on the pro level. If you a pro, right, and you really a pro, meaning the end of the night type rapper, either main event, co-main event, anything after them dark times. First off, the last three battles is dark time. It is. That's dark time. All that shit in the beginning does not count. Darkness starts the last three battles. If you gotta do all that and wake the crowd, bro, that's too much on an artist's head, man. It's too much, bro. It's too much. It's 100% too much. Niggas don't realize it because they never been in these positions. People watch. You can watch the positions of a Verb or Easy or anybody else. You can watch them positions and say, "I want that." Boy, it's too stressful for you. You ain't gonna get it. Too hard to deal with. Too much stupid shit come to you. Most people are not built with it. You have to be built and selected to take mental impact. You have to be built and selected. Sometimes that needle just falls on certain people and say, I'm gonna give him hell and he gotta take hell. Those people, bro, come on, bro, you gotta treat them right because they gotta go fight for you. People don't process that theory. No, man, if I'm carrying 6 rounds in my head and we don't get no fight, oh shit, I don't know. I'm gonna be mad about it because it's like I've been carrying this in my head. Because some of us really care about every line we connect with. Like some of the professionals, they sit up out they sleep and they get up and get to it. The pros, I'm talking about professional, top level. Those people that go on at the end, pros sit up in the middle of the night. Those raps. Hey, y'all, tell me if I'm lying. Them raps dance in your head for months, for months. You will not be a normal person. You walk, if you go to the mall and you see something, a word will trigger responses in your head, man. Like that is not a game, bro. It's not a game. On the top level, you medium well niggas and shit like that, y'all got it so easy. Cause no one expects you to do shit. Nobody expects you to be cold. They expect you to be medium well. You're supposed to be. You can be pink in the middle. Man, they asking for well done steaks sizzling with garlic butter and whatever that bitch ass shit y'all eat. That's what they're asking us to be. That means he has to sit in the fire longer. He gotta burn longer. Come on. No, you medium well niggas, you sit on the stove for 30 seconds and somebody got you on a plate. The rest of us, we gotta burn, man. We gotta get burned for that. No, no, man, no. If you just remove everybody who ain't shit off the floor, the game wins. All these regular packs, medium well, these little charges without the Hemis and all that, move. Go to the used car lot where you belong. We talking showroom floor, move, man. The showroom floor niggas, no matter what, we know who they are. No matter what style you are. You might be a showroom for Ferrari. You might be a showroom for Denali. You might be showroom niggas. We're those, man. These the buy her, pay her lots are not near those lots. Or are they? For anybody that drove nice cars or bought them ever? Buy here, pay here lots are never next door to the big lots, man. They never are. Am I lying? Anybody that buy shit? Or am I tripping?
Nah, you ain't lying. You
They're
ain't
never
lying.
they're never in the vicinity. It's impossible to put that store next to this one. Because when you go to big car dealerships, you're gonna pull up, it's gonna be balloons, all the cars outside gonna be waxed, brand new stickers, everything that. A buy here, pay here lot is gonna be a little drier. It can't sit next door. It dies. Come on. Put if you not a top name, go to the buy here, pay here, man. That's it. Nothing else you can do. If you cannot go on between the last three battles, you can't be in the showroom, man. Because sometimes, depending on who on the card, you know what I'm saying, you might not be always in the same spot because it might be some cannons on the card. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be cannons, but they're showroom floors. That's it. Remove everybody else who regular and put showroom where it's supposed to be. And I guarantee you, you're gonna get better performances from people. You're gonna get better engagements because you have to separate that, man. The trash go. Okay, if you go to the mall and you go buy some jewelry, right? Okay. If you go in a store, like the store that we had, for people that thought that I worked there, and I told you we had a store. That was the punchline that people didn't understand. You section that shit off. Your bullshit guys, you put the case over here, turn the lighting up on this bullshit. The good shit on this side, you don't need all the lights. These are two different customers. You will never find cubic zirconia earrings sitting next to diamond ones. You have to move them. They cannot be in the same spot. Do this make sense, E? This don't make sense. They can't be. You
That's a
cannot sell
fact.
that. Yeah, you can't. When you walk in a jewelry store, listen, y'all, I had one. We owned one. That's the difference between me and you niggas. We know the prices of the shit. That's why I know who to reach out to when I need my shit to dance like that, right? Okay, you walk through the store. The right side is for the niggas who want to look like it. They want to look like they got the bread. They want to look like this. They want to look like that. Turn the lighting up, selling that bullshit. The other side, you don't got to turn the light up. It's going to dance on its own. Two different customers. Remove the customers. Move. Come on.
Yo, yo.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit, bro.
Yeah, it makes sense. You got to separate them. And if one can be, if one is in a buy here, pay here lot, and we think he can go to the showroom, move this car, man. Move this
Oh,
car.
that's what you talking about in here today.
Yeah, move this car and bring it to us. Let us say what we think it is. The league cannot force a star on us. You cannot force nobody to be cold to us. No, you can't. Bloggers cannot force a guy on us. The only person who know what they are is us. So you have to sit down at the round table. What you think about it? I don't think he's that good. I think he's missing this, that, and the other. What you think? Decent. When you take a vote like that, sit his ass back on the buy her payer line. We know what we're looking for. We know what we're buying. We know that the level of talent we need. That's what it is. We gotta sweep the floor with everything else. Bye. Everybody's gotta go. You ain't shit. You just gotta go. I'm sorry. Ain't no hard earned. Ain't no hard feelings. You just can't. We need the guys who turn the lights on in one building. Simple fix the battle rap. Anybody else, let them work till they can get into the building where the lights on. That's it. Simple. Easiest fix in the world. When you try to mix up all that stupid shit, it's done. It's not. No one wants it. No one's buying into it. That's just what it is. Hey, now E, let me ask you this other question while you're here. Do you think that with the material Twerk had, do you think Cassidy would be better than him?
No.
So you don't think Cass would have had better material than Twerk?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, you said that confident.
He ain't giving cash shit.
Yeah, you said that confident as hell. No, like just a no.
No, I can't say. Even the Confederate flag on the roof, like the Dukes of Hazzard bar was fired from Twerk. That nigga Cat's not seeing nothing like that.
So in your opinion, Twerk was the harder battle.
Facts.
Okay, so since you just walked through the harder battle, you're not looking at Cassidy as that.
I was never looking at him as that. I don't even know why some of them niggas was looking at him as that. I know niggas was on that fake, the little hate train, easy hate train, but come on, man. That nigga always is ass, bro.
All right, so now this is something else I want to bring to your attention. How does it feel now sitting in the club of the targeted? Welcome. We told you you would get here.
Yeah, nigga, but this been years already though. This my year 3.
What? But we are on camera though. When you said to me, "What? They're not gonna turn on you." What I tell you? Should I give it to you?
We was talking about. Hey,
Uh-uh.
nigga, we was talking about. Y'all was
Uh-uh.
talking. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because we gotta clear that one up though. Sometimes, cause I hear when people always keep saying that. When we was talking as a whole. My fan base heavy.
No,
Verb,
no,
my
not
shit
your
be
fan. No, no,
around.
no, no, no.
We
Listen, listen,
we
listen.
didn't say that the peer. We know the peers ain't
No,
really
no. Listen what I'm
bang
saying.
with us
Listen what
anymore.
I'm saying. All of us got fan bases that are heavy when you that nigga. That's it. That ain't gonna never change nothing. So you can't say as a whole. But the love changes the higher up you go. That's when you see
That's
your peers
everywhere
start
though.
getting evil and they start sicking they people because the love will change. That's all I was saying. It's gonna change because
But
you
it was
one of them.
never no love though. We used to be on the phone knowing what niggas was gonna do years ago.
Yeah.
We ain't these niggas ain't never really fuck with any. Like, come on, bro. We already. That's just shit that they always wanted to do. They just was gonna look like
They
a
needed a
hater
reason.
at that time, right?
They
So
need a
now when
reason.
you can hate where everybody else is like, all right, fuck it, let's join up together. Now I could really be what I want to be
Yeah.
in the public. Now they just couldn't do it then.
Yeah, so it's cowardism. Like that's my thing. If you felt the way, why you ain't say it? Like why we gotta
Right.
wait until the gun go off and everybody else punching? That's why I don't fuck with niggas. When niggas jump somebody, it's the same procedure. They huddle around you, one of them swing, and then everybody does it. That's exactly what it is. That's why you gotta carry like if you get huddled around and one approach you, you up your gun and you shoot all them niggas in their heads, in their scalps, and you blow they fucking thoughts off their shoulders. That's what you have to do to these niggas. Cause that's what they do. That's what niggas do.
that's what you
Yeah,
gotta do,
yeah,
bro.
because a person has to learn that. Like, because what I just said is accurate. Think about when you see a fight on the net. It's the same thing. The niggas huddle up, they start walking slower, and they start surrounding the one nigga, and then one person does it, and here come the rest of them. That's what niggas are. That's why niggas would never make me afraid. Why? Because I know you're a coward, and all it's gonna take for me to do is shoot this first one in his scalp in front of you, bitch ass niggas, and everybody ain't gonna do nothing but run. It ain't gonna be no busting, no guns.
Well, what they supposed to
No,
do
come die with him.
if they don't got no
No,
gun?
come die with him. You shouldn't be fucking with Bird. That's what I'm saying. Come die with him then. No, because Spo, if that would have happened to me and I upped and shot somebody in their skull and everybody running, I'd be like, hey, what y'all running for? I thought y'all was on this gangster shit. Thought y'all wanted to do some harm to me. So now it stops because I
Dude,
knocked
ain't
this.
nobody. If niggas don't got gun, I feel what you're saying. I agree with you.
Well, don't
I'm just
huddle up
saying,
around me then.
if niggas don't got guns, of course they're running.
No, no, because you'll think it's a lick because of the numbers. When they see one person in the fire, you see one person getting attacked, everybody just huddles around like sharks and they wait for them to
No,
get
that's
them.
corny. That's lame.
Man,
That's
that's
lame.
weak as hell. Look, if you gonna do it, do it. It don't. If you gotta wait till 50 niggas get there to do it, you didn't want to do it, man. What you talking about? If I see a nigga by myself and I don't fuck with him, come here. What's to shorty? Whatever it's gonna be is what it is. Cause I'm not gonna
Hey,
let that moment.
what you say? What you gonna say, man? What's too
What's to
shorty? Where you
shorty?
learn that
Yeah,
at?
I learned.
Where you
Cause you
learn
right
that
here
at? Hey,
talking.
Nigga
T,
watching too much
T,
Chicago shit.
T, T.
No,
Where you
I'm
learn
talking
that?
to y'all here.
I don't know, man. This thing's
Hey,
crazy.
hey,
Stay out
hey,
that
look.
Chicago pussy, verb. Stay out that
No, no,
Chicago
I'm
pussy.
teaching. I'm speaking y'all niggas language because I would have said in St. Louis language, "Hey, puss ass nigga, what you thought this was?" And y'all ain't gonna understand it. Her, come here. Let me talk to you. Come here, nigga. Like that. That's St. Louis.
No,
Y'all would,
once
yeah.
if a St. Louis nigga said this to Chicago, once you got the puss ass, it's like it's up. You ain't got to
It
finish that
better be
sentence.
because when I said puss ass nigga, I wanted it up. We in St. Louis, man, you can't call us bitches or puss ass niggas. Anything like that to the ceiling. Because we think. Because if you think about what the phrase puss ass nigga is, it's an abbreviation for pussy ass nigga. You're soft. Puss ass nigga, get your puss ass up out of here.
Yeah, we
What?
say shit like that too. Goof ass nigga. What's to you? Check it out.
Goofy is not like puss ass nigga. Uh-uh.
What's to Shorty was too Chicago though. That was
That's
like
it. That's all I was doing.
that,
What's to shorty? Yeah. What's to you,
that,
shorty? What's to you? Yeah. Well, on the phone, check it out
We
then. Check it
gon'
out.
that's some
ask you.
West
Hey,
Side
check.
shit. That
Hey,
Shorty.
Check it
check.
out. Check it out. Come
Hey,
on here
check.
then. Check it out.
Check it out, shorty. What's to you? On phone now. What's to
Look,
you?
hey, Chicago niggas, and I'm gonna do that little finger thing y'all do. When y'all finger be half pointed like that, you be like, hey, check it out, shorty. Hey, check it out. Stay right here. Check it out. Check it out. I'm be right back. Stay right here. I'll be right back. Like that. That's what y'all do. Stay right here, shorty. Be right back.
I gotta
Check it
see what
out.
you're talking about.
Yeah, check it out. Seeing one of y'all leave is a suicide mission. You crazy? One of y'all, if one of you Chicago niggas said, "Hey, check it out. Hey, what's this shorty? Hey, stay right here, Bert. Stay right here." Well, I'm gonna weigh out my options then. Here's my options. Do I got a gun on me? That's one thing. Probably so. Second thing, do they got guns on them? I get them niggas locked up, man. Ain't no checking out no shorty with me. Fuck is you
You talking
tell
about,
you
hey,
what
get
Point
I
them
do.
niggas
niggas
out.
locked up.
Absolutely.
Hey, get them niggas locked
Ain't
up.
no checking it out with
It's
me.
so
Check
goof
what out?
ass.
Check what out with
But
me. Ain't no
hey,
checking it on
motherfucker
me.
gonna open the red carpet for, hey, dude, the police, man. Let him
There,
be,
there, there it is. You niggas scared of that, ain't you? And that's the exact
let
reason.
dude be.
Y'all are so quick to shoot, pistol whip, and kill, but y'all see a badge and everybody stand up straight. Nah, come on. Hey, it's that black car right
No,
there with a hole in it.
my block, we don't
Oh,
allow pistol whippings,
I
man.
was
You
saying
oh.
that on
pick
the
that
live,
thing, you
bro.
gotta shoot it.
What y'all don't? What that? How the badge is scare 'em?
Hell yeah.
Because it's in most
Here we
gangsters.
go.
Look, I
Now,
look what I said,
now
folks.
the
Look what
black
I said.
political brothers want
Look,
us to fight
come on,
12.
I'm with Riz. I'm with Riz on this. Hey, look,
He
I
want
said
us to
it.
fight 12.
Hey, look,
Here we go.
I said in
No,
most
no,
gangs.
he not
In
saying
most
that he
gangs.
wants y'all to fight 12. He's saying
You
y'all
want me
are
to just
really
run up on
harm
12 and bust on them? Like,
because
hey, you the police,
that's what you
bang.
would do
Fuck
to
out of
niggas
here.
around the corner
No.
that you was in kindergarten with when it's a
And you don't
problem.
like him because he moves right
Exactly.
here
A
because his
nigga
mama
who
move right
mama
here.
you
Nah, go kill.
exactly. A nigga you was in
Go
third
kill.
grade with that you could talk and work it out with, right? But the police could come around your way and body
If I
slam
could
a nigga
listen,
mama, right? Hold on
Briz.
real quick. And
Hey,
body slam a
Briz.
nigga mama
Briz.
and not nobody not going to bro, it's like real I done seen it, bro.
Nobody slam a nigga
I'm
mama.
telling you, like
No, ain't
have her
nobody.
all on the hood of the
I
car and
promise
shit,
you.
bro. I done seen wild shit, like
Brother.
you know, and then it's like it don't be that
Nah,
same
that
joint.
shit not happening. No, that shit not happening. I done seen
Not
Chicago
nobody mama.
motherfuckers with the police. You touch a motherfucker mama, we gladly going to jail. On full
But
game.
look, that but
I
that's
can
y'all
guarantee you
principle though.
that.
You
That's
know,
y'all
maybe mama
principle.
was exaggerating, but you get what I'm saying though.
Yeah. But because it ain't supposed to be that. Yeah, this my thing. If you a gangster and you say you a gangster and you a killer and all this, if gangsters get to pressing you and you don't up and blow, man, I'm never looking at you the same way ever again. Because I know for a fact any playing with me, I'm smoking you. Because this is the thing. Now you think it's this. If you are what you say you are, if a nigga play with you, you play with everybody.
No, but
Simple.
at the same time, like being in the shit for real, you don't take risk with every motherfucker. It's some motherfuckers that's just goofy, that's
What?
just not worth the time.
I could dig that, bro.
Yeah, folks,
I dig
like
that.
if it's certain nigga, if a certain nigga getting too wild, you like, man, yo, goof ass. I'm not finna even risk this. Bullets cost money, my nigga.
Yeah,
I'm not even wasting
Well,
no
don't bark
money
at
on you.
nobody
You
then.
feel me?
you gotta have good
Hey, look,
No,
look.
discretion.
no.
I
You
feel
gotta
what he's
have
saying,
some
Vert.
discretion.
Uh-uh.
Everybody not no Verb think everybody that's in the gang's supposed to be a crash out, bro. That's not how that shit go, bro.
You
You
can,
gonna
okay, all right,
crash out.
I
You
got you.
gotta have some type of discernment, bro. You
If
know,
I see
the,
you press a nigga if I see you get aggressive with a nigga who not in a gang or tripping, bitch, you gotta stay aggressive. Go
yeah,
die then.
but
Go
who's
die.
doing that? Who's only
No,
bitch ass niggas is doing
it's
that
gonna
though.
do that, right? That's what I'm saying. But go die then.
It,
Go die
but
with
you
him.
don't put that on all gangsters and street niggas
I
though.
said most. I said most. I never said all. I said
But I
most.
don't even say most though.
I
It's just
did.
the ones you know.
No, no, cause look, I know thorough niggas who gonna act like thorough niggas at the same time. But if you gonna portray gangster, go kill something then. Go kill somebody who wanna kill you. You ain't gonna do that? Okay, you not on nothing. That means any shenanigans, smoke his ass. Cause he playing. That's all it is. Kill him dead. Cause this, if you a gangster, be a gangster with everybody. You got to.
But
You
you
got to.
speaking on most niggas who be frauding on this internet and capping,
Excuse
you
me,
know
y'all.
that they not really on they ain't really whoever you speaking about ain't been through no
No,
street shit for real.
I'm speaking in a whole general because I see it happen to everybody.
As
I see niggas pick who they want to get aggressive with. And then
those
you say,
niggas is
what y'all
soft.
picking for?
Cause them the same people see the nigga who's having discernment and being like, oh he must not be like that. But you don't know this nigga will get you
He'll kill your
kill
ass.
you. You feel
Yeah,
me?
he
Like
will
you don't
kill you
understand
playing like that.
because you
Yeah.
these people got an image on thinking what they think street shit or what they think. They think crashing out is some street gangster shit.
No, it's not.
The street niggas is laughing at that shit too. Like this nigga's a goof ass nigga. Look at him crashing out. Like this is goofy. You feel me? Like we don't do that. You gotta move with because when you got people under you and shit.
Mhm. His phone tripping.
Oh,
But
I'm
I
about to say
understand
he's
what he's
still
saying.
talking.
Yeah, but I understand exactly what he's saying. Cause if you gonna be that, be that. Be it for like I'm not never be a nigga that's gonna be talking shit to one nigga and not talk shit to another. It ain't gonna never happen. It'll never happen. Cause I'm not picking. I ain't gonna pick and choose. If I once I see niggas pick and choose, I lose 100% of respect for them, and then I know for a fact that you just playing. I know you joking and laughing and shit. This a game. That's why I wouldn't let nobody play with me like that. I will up and kill you over that. Cause you're not gonna joke and play with me though.
Yeah, now most pardon,
Uh-uh.
most motherfuckers who really ain't. Now I ain't saying it ain't some niggas in the streets who get down who it's some goofies out there, but most of the time them niggas is under somebody and they a little bit controlled and shit. Like, all right,
Uh-huh.
bro will get wild, but we gotta kind of tame him. Now then you got other outspoken niggas who don't give a fuck who push shit. It's different race. Then you got the niggas who portraying it and then want to bully the soft niggas, want to try to put on what a regular nigga, a nerd, a civilian. Them niggas is lame and they up for grabs. You feel me?
Yeah,
So,
because see now, if the gangsters start doing shit to niggas that do that, then we look at them crazy. We look at them and salute them because we like, hey, these thugs, they'll play with niggas who got something to do. They'll play with niggas who got a future. They'll play with a civil. They will play with that. But when a rival nigga upping and tripping, they stand back. The gang members need to do shit to them niggas. The gang members because they represent
but
the gang. What? Not you. I'm not saying if it's a,
no. I'm just saying on another side of things, civilian niggas shouldn't antagonize street
You
niggas either
can't
though.
antagonize them. Now I'm with you on that. If you're a civilian, don't twist your fingers up and start playing. You know, don't do that. But if you're tough, you got to be tough with everybody, or you're not tough. It's a simple phrase. If you're a dog, you're gonna be a dog with everybody. You're not gonna turn into a snail here. You ain't gonna turn into an earthworm. You're gonna be a dog. If you're gonna be respectable, you're gonna be respectable and show love to everybody. It ain't gonna be when I see these niggas, I'm finna act hard. No, be the exact person you are, whoever you are with everybody. That's who you got to be at all times. That's it. If you smile in everybody's face and take pictures and clap and how you doing? You good? Be that nigga. You can't switch the gears. You cannot switch the gears until you flip a nigga who want to flip with you. People in this culture and in any culture, anytime, if a person is about to do something, the niggas want to stop him. Go crash with a nigga who wants to crash. A nigga who wants to crash, that's your guy. Go die with him. Nah, I wanna bring problems to the niggas with the future. Okay, you're a punk then. So you're gonna have to turn that off. Like you can't be one nigga cannot say he gonna get you, right? And then you do something to a nigga that ain't said that. I lose all respect. 100% I lose all respect because it's like you picking and choosing. If you are who you are, stand on your principle. Ain't no picking and choosing. Why would you pick and choose? If you are who you are, you think it matters to LeBron who get in front of him? No, it's a bucket. You think it matters to Kyrie? No, he is who he is, a bucket. You think it matters to a nigga like Tank Davis or a nigga like Deontay Wilder what he was? It didn't matter who it was. I'm putting you down. No respect of persons. You gotta operate that way. If I see a person trip with everybody, I respect him. He's a tripper. But if you pick and select who you want to trip with, man, go cross your legs, man. You ain't no shit. And that's how people get killed. People get killed doing that type of shit. They lose their life because they think the person that won't kill them won't, and he will kill you. He will stand up over you and kill you. He will. That's why you can't play like that. That's why I don't play with people. I don't get into no gangster shit with these niggas. I let these niggas be who they are. Cause I don't want nobody fucking with me because I know how far I'm gonna go. You never know how far the other nigga gonna go. That's the scary part. If I'm staticking with Foe or Tuna, I don't know what they own. So why would I static? I don't know how far they willing to go. Both of these guys been shot. You don't know what traumatic thoughts they have. So if I threaten them like, yeah, when I see you, pistol play, it might trigger them niggas because they've been through something, right or wrong. Foe and Tuna, am I lying?
No, if a nigga tell me pistol play,
That's
come
what I'm
on, bro.
saying. Your,
Why
your
you even
blood
tell
pressure
me that?
gonna speed up because you've been through a traumatic situation like that. So you're gonna start taking it more serious than a nigga who play. You're gonna say, hey, what do you say? Because you're gonna look down and be able to touch your body like, oh no, I took too many of these. You see what I'm saying? That's how you
Yeah,
operate.
niggas just
All
don't play like that.
no,
Niggas.
No, niggas don't play like
no.
that
It's it's
though.
it's 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 not a joke. It's not a joke. But then again, If a nigga want, man, let me just, well, I don't want to take that the wrong way because that could sound wrong. So I ain't gonna even say that. Because that could sound wrong. It might sound wrong. No, no. But anyway it go, no, be who you are, man. If you this, be that. If you 100, be that. If you gonna be a nigga that's cocky, walk around and say fuck everybody, be that. Don't select your cocky. Don't select. I'm finna just be tripping with Loso. No, I'm gonna trip with all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that is. If I'm a joke with this nigga, I'm a joke with that nigga. If this one tried, I'm a joke with him. That's what it's gonna be. That means he is exactly who he is. That means his temperature ain't changed. If a nigga played on 4 different basketball teams and averaged 18.5 each time, he is who he is, right? You can't get on this team and then average 6. So what happened? Where the gangster shit go? Oh, well, I kind of left. Oh, well, then you're not a gangster then. Because if you're a gangster, you're going to do the same shit. And I said that on stage. You ain't a gangster till you do some gangster shit to some gangsters. It's what it is. You can't do that shit to nobody who ain't on it. How? How? You're already cheating. He's not on it. He's not even look. His mind ain't even saying, "I want to play this game with you." His mind telling him, "I got to get up and go to work and go do this and that." And his brain ain't telling him to kill. Why would you do it to him? No, do it to some niggas who want to kill, and that's where we get you the head nod. If I see a hard nigga tripping with another hard nigga, okay, he got to be hard because he ain't backing down from him. Kill something then. Gangsters, go die. Go to jail. Go get you a baby daddy. Go kill. Go die. If you want to die, go die. Go crash. Go kill. You don't have to wait. If you don't want if you really a crash out nigga, you don't have to wait until something happen. Go crash with some niggas who want to die. They're everywhere on the corner. If you want to die, if you want to go to jail because you want to live another life, you want to get you a nigga. All you gotta do is bust a window out of a Walgreens and sit there. You don't even gotta kill. Just bust a window out of one of these stores and sit there. They'll get you to jail, and you could start picking through them niggas then. What you mean? If you want to be hard, there's a million ways for you to do that. I mean, the tough shit is over. You got what y'all think about all the street niggas talking about the streets is over with and all that shit. Like what y'all think about that? The streets is over, all that shit. What y'all think?
It's about
I don't
time.
know where that
Shit.
uproar. I don't know why there's such an uproar right now. Like what? Like why is everybody tripping? I don't get why everybody
Cause
mad.
it take their legs
It's
from
not
up under
about
them and
it.
shit.
It's.
Cause now
I'm gonna tell
if
you
all the
why.
street
I'm gonna
niggas
tell you
if
why the
all the
niggas
street
is
niggas do
mad.
that, all the nerds ain't gonna have nothing to pick at and
Nah,
discredit
that's
and
not what it
all
is.
that lame ass
It's
shit.
about who's saying it. Now it's these Atlanta. If anybody else started that trend, but these Atlanta niggas that picking and choosing who could tell and who can't and all that shit, niggas wouldn't care, bro. They on them Atlanta nigga asses. It ain't about the fuck the streets moving and all that. That fuck the street shit is cool.
But
That's
really
cool.
though,
Chicago, they
I
mad.
I could
think
Herb
dig
that
that,
said
Bill.
it.
that
Herb said it too.
listen, no,
It ain't.
all that who telling shit, right? Listen, half these niggas don't even know what telling is for
Yeah,
real.
but
They
at the
think if
same
you say
time,
something to the
that ain't the
police, that's
that
telling,
ain't
and
the
it's
point,
not.
folks. My point
You
is, it
feel
ain't
me?
the
Like
message; it's the messenger. That's why everybody tripping. Like I ain't getting into like the
half these
linguistics of this
motherfuckers ain't
shit.
never been into enough situations. The facts is a nigga gonna feel like fuck the streets because they feel like it brought, but at the same time, the streets done brought you all your success, all your stories, everything about your image. So it's kind of hard to say fuck it. But when it comes to the politics of the streets, a nigga might say fuck the streets, bro, because the politics of the streets ain't nobody upholding it for real, and the very few that's upholding it. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody ain't upholding it because there's niggas in the hoods everywhere that's upholding it. But the niggas that people see the most, these niggas, when they get rich and then they far removed from the streets. See, most these niggas is removed from the streets. They just telling y'all street story. These niggas is rich, don't even live in their cities. None of that shit. They not even feeling the effects of the shit that's going on with the shit that they rapping about no more. Cause these niggas is damn near millionaires or got enough money to not be there. So now when they getting consequences from glorifying street shit or being too specific about street shit, now they like, oh, I'm a businessman, I'm a rapper. Woo, woo. Well, you didn't have to tell them that you pulled up on Pookie on 63rd and shot him with an AK. You did that on your own. So now when you get jammed up and they telling you, hey, we just listened to your music and we're putting dots together because you giving them clues. Well, nigga, you told on yourself. And now you expecting your homie who ain't got as much money as you and all that, and you left him in the hood and fucked up and only give him a chain. Now he trying to figure out what he gonna do. Now ain't none of this shit right morally, ethically, but half these niggas that y'all see doing this shit, they not even in the streets no more. They playing. That's my rant.
I see somebody in the chat
That
said
was a good
I'm acting like a Charleston. Boy, if you don't shut your weird ass up, bitch, acting like a what? What the fuck is wrong with him? What's his name? Cut East? Y'all know him?
Yeah, that's my boy Cut.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Cut do cut know where he at? I don't give a fuck. Like,
Man, what Cut say,
I
man?
don't know. Shit, he got it wrong though.
Cut say all type of crazy shit, man.
That's cool. We all crazy around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's the truth, man. We talking about the truth. When people in the listeners hide, you bitch ass niggas ain't in the truth. You niggas is hoes. You niggas is hoes. Like, yeah, like, come on, let's cut the shit. When you niggas come in here and hide your face, you's a bitch, man. You gotta, you coming into a room with a nigga you don't like, but you gotta hear him. Man, you's a bitch, man. Ain't no way. If it's something I don't like, I ain't going nowhere near it. You hoe ass niggas in here every motherfucking morning. Every morning. Urban politicians, what's up?
What's the word, man? Hey,
What you think about F the streets?
ain't no F the streets, man. That's some bullshit, bro. And I
Mm.
can't. One thing about me, bro, it's like one of the biggest things that burn me up in life is when somebody piss on me and try to tell me it's raining. And that's that manipulation shit, bro. That's like I don't know if that's just where a nigga from or what, bro. Like, I cannot stand when somebody trying to like play me for dumb and trying to paint what it ain't. That's like this is exactly like if you slap me in my face and then you want me to apologize and say, "Hey, boy, my bad. My face hit your hand, bro. My bad." Nah, nigga. We knew what this is. We know what this is about. Y'all trying to clean stuff up to fit y'all narrative right now. You can't say F the streets, but then go drop a project and music and
Some street
videos
shit.
about
Yeah,
street
no.
shit, my nigga. That
Because
ain't
they using it to get money though, bro. I think because if the thing is the money in music has dropped 40%, and most people don't know that. Most people that ain't in tune, music sales are down over 40%. So
But
therefore,
what they really saying is fuck the politics of the streets, bro. That's what they really, because the whole point and reason he's saying it is so that Gunna and Thug can just mend it. Because
okay.
ain't neither one of them doing 20 or 30 years. And it's like, because of the streets, y'all saying fuck each other. Like, oh, I ain't fucking with you because of some street code when both y'all out and still making millions.
Man,
So,
them niggas is
and
gay.
that
They not fucking with each other because
that
they
don't
was
got shit to
fucking.
I don't got shit. That
Come
don't I
on,
don't
man.
care
Like,
about
nah, like if we
like
gonna
yeah,
really
come
get
on.
into it, we
Hey,
deep,
hey,
Shit
we
went
knee
too
deep
far.
Bill.
into their politics. We might as well talk about what's really going on. Them niggas is
Bill,
gay. They fucking.
I don't
That's
know
what
if you
that animosity is about.
Man,
All that fuck the street shit, bro. Them niggas
this
is
all
gay
it
with
is,
each
bro.
other.
This the nigga
We
don't.
seen we
that
seen
was
that
that was
interview. How emotional that nigga got.
this
You
shit
don't get
went
that
left.
emotional over no street shit. Them
This
niggas
shit
is
went left.
fucking.
Bro, let's keep this 100, dog. You can look directly at the tweet when 21 first said it. We swept it under the rug for
The
Gunna and
first
you the
time.
first time when we knew he
So it ain't
wasn't no
about no street
gangster.
shit.
So
That
hey,
lets you know right there it ain't about no streets, all that
no.
emotions. They
This what it
fucking
is. No, it's for the fans. It's about that. So
gay ass
what that
niggas.
nigga felt in that moment because he was getting that pressure, being called a hypocrite after that big bank interview. 21 was. They was getting on his ass on Twitter in his comments. The new project had dropped, wasn't doing so hot. That's why he went on that whole little Twitter rant because they saying he fake. That's why he said it on the other tweet he put. Man, I was the realest when I did this and did that. But now I'm fake, LOL. And he poured his heart out on there, and all he did was dig himself deeper into some shit. So now they came with the fuck the street shit. That was the game plan because what they really saying is, hey, we're trying to get back with Gunna and do music, and we don't want to be held accountable for the no snitching shit no more. That's all it is, bro. It ain't even deep. And the
So
problem,
so you think okay, for y'all that don't know too, make sure y'all follow Urban Politician. He has a very big YouTube channel, talk about these topics all day. Excellent blogger. The thing that you just said is you think it's about they want to do music again. I fully agree with that because look, Gunna still with all that shit they talk, he's still the number one nigga down there. He's still the number one nigga
Yeah,
down there. So what do niggas need to do? Hold on to whoever is that nigga. They gotta grab on to keep going. They gotta find something to use because the nigga that y'all called the rat, He has outplayed y'all. He's out musically dropped y'all. The traction is on him. He got all the juice. So you gotta fuck with him so you can get some money. Atlanta is based on money and scamming. If you ever live there, that is a place for money and scamming. If ain't no money moving through Atlanta, Georgia, it's not Atlanta, Georgia. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not. The money has to move around. If Gunner is the guy with all the money, the biggest artist in Atlanta right now is Gunner. Has to be. Why is the rat that y'all said the biggest? Now you need the rat to make money to feed your people because the streets have no power. All you street niggas stood against him. He still became the number one nigga. The streets don't have no power. That's some low level, that's some peonic level thinking. The guy that y'all stood against got all the juice, and y'all need it. Let's cut the shit. You need it.
And then on top of
Yeah.
this, bro, this the other thing that's going on with it. They tired of being ridiculed by the fans. The fans wanted them back with Gunna, and I for hey nigga, if a nigga told on you, nigga, I'm never telling you to fuck with that nigga and do no music. But if they would have came out, if Thug would have came out and got right back to his music like he should have and kept rapping, he probably wouldn't be in this predicament. But niggas was waiting around. Niggas didn't drop no music for what, damn near a whole year almost. Then
And
he basically
and
had
he
to
did
put
that
out.
whole ass interview.
Did,
So
did,
y'all
did,
think all this shit is to get back with Gunna?
and that's what, bro.
Gunna
That's what
got the
they,
money.
bro.
He
Bro,
got the
That's what
yes.
juice.
21 Savage
Yes.
tweeted. He tweeted
Fuck
that. He
bro,
tweeted that.
fuck the streets
Is to
translates
work
to
with
Gunna,
Gunna?
we sorry.
Gunna, we
So is it like
need
an
you.
image
No.
thing that they're trying to work out? So you figure they're trying to attack the image?
They trying to tell people don't judge us off the streets no more.
Look, Herb said it too. He not. It's not the Herb to work with Gunna. You think it's for Herb to work with Gunna?
Herb followed it on some industry shit because 21
Herb
Savage
thought it
called
was a
them.
real movement. Herb don't know how gay it really is.
So Herb followed that shit because 21
He ain't
Savage,
down there with them
he,
niggas.
he part of the industry, bro. They looked at him, Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, all them other niggas, YFN and Lucci. They did it on some shit like, hey, bro, we gonna go with this move right here because they really on some like, hey, nigga, I'm not trying to go to prison. I'm gonna talk about this shit. I'm from this shit, but I'm not trying to crash out no more. I'm
And
not.
if you follow 21, he didn't try to clean this shit up like 5 times. He didn't change the vernacular of this shit like five
But
times
that's what he
already.
came back, bro. He came back
It ain't
last
even
night.
fuck the streets no more.
So
It's some
that
other
now,
shit
now he
now.
said, "Oh, we got to save the streets." He said that
Save the
last night.
streets.
See, that's the thing. Everybody didn't do this for the same reason. Them niggas in
Okay, there
Atlanta,
we go. Because I don't think everybody did it for the same reason.
Nah, they not
G
all on that same
Herbo, Pooh
page.
Shiesty,
Herb not with them niggas, bro.
Herbo, but he fucked with them. He in the
He
industry. He
fuck with
didn't
them, but
do it.
he
Yeah,
don't know
but
what's going. He ain't know what
not
was
not
going
not to
on.
the fact of what. If that's the case, what y'all going by is the fuck with Gunna. I doubt Herb
No, no,
take
that's
it to.
not why he did it. But Herb is not really what Herb is doing. Herb is trying to make music and take care of his family. So he's on some shit like, hey, I'm not finna do no sucker shit. But I'm not gonna be out here trying to press certain lines super heavy. But Herb is the nigga that got the streets, but he also was tied in with all the industry niggas. Biggest rapper this year, as far as like the song wise, one of the hottest. Him and Gunna gotta be the two hottest niggas this year. So it's like,
Mhm.
hey, nigga, I'm not saying I'm trying to do music with Gunna, but what I am saying is I'm not trying to put the street shit first as in I'm a fuck over my family and my livelihood. Them other niggas are strictly doing damage control. Herb don't got no damage control. Gunna, Young Thug, them niggas is doing damage control, bro. And they trying to loop they influence and they power in to all the other niggas that look at them like the bigger rappers. That's all that shit is, bro.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I just never looked at it at that angle.
It's
That's
on
crazy.
Twitter. It's only one way to look.
It do because I think I'm with him on that too because if it was something that's like a general thing, I think everybody gonna do it. But Atlanta with no money, because right now the only niggas getting money is Gunna. Gunna is the most successful artist in Atlanta, Georgia, and he's the one that all the niggers and the street niggas stood against. Anything people stand against in this world, it becomes successful, and people don't process that theory. If you stand against it, it's powerful. It becomes successful. So you can't get no song money off nothing. You see Offset with him around him now, hanging out with him. Everybody's not dumb. It's still a game. If Gunna gives his power to the streets again, then guess what? They're gonna power up and then say fuck them again later. They are, but they have no power. Who's got the look? When all they albums start doing low numbers, that's when them niggas all of a sudden said, let's say fuck the streets. If everybody would have been selling, if Thug comes out and he does a million or 500,000 CDs, there is no fuck the streets. If Lil Baby does it, or if 21 Savage does it, there is no fuck the streets. The streets are alive. Okay, the streets are dead because the guy y'all deemed a rat is the number one nigga. The streets are dead. That means that whatever y'all say in the streets has no validity,
So we
has
judging
no
the
power.
messengers more than the message.
They not, bro. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing. That's the whole thing. We not the message is the message, but you got to know when the message is being ran, not off of no solid shit. The message is being ran to gaslight. They don't even believe in fuck the streets because the thing is, it's already overstood. It's already overstood what fuck the streets really mean if you going into detail. Fuck losing your family. Fuck losing your life. All that streets is a myth and the streets is dead shit. That's for fuck niggas who didn't want to take accountability. They been telling us since elementary what come with the streets, my nigga. I've been visiting prison niggas in prison since I was in fucking elementary, dog. I've been going to federal prisons. I've been going to goddamn state prisons. Nigga, every time we leave, your people tell you, hey, bro, when you act bad, this what happened to you. Then when you get in, you go outside, you see your first drive-by shooting, you see the first nigga you know get shot. He was in the streets. Your people beat your ass and tell you this is what happened when you in the streets. All them niggas that say that streets is a myth shit, that's them niggas who said that when they didn't want to take accountability for what they did. Cause niggas don't want to go do prison time. Or niggas know they didn't got caught telling, oh, nah, this shit ain't that. It ain't that. Nigga, we knew this in elementary, bro. We all went to school with niggas who was thugging. We knew this in middle school. Niggas who started gang banging, niggas who started selling dope. High school, niggas that sell at the corner store selling crack. We know what come with it. Majority of the black people in this country is not street. The street population, not when I say street, they from it, but they not actually outside committing crimes and doing violence. Everybody,
Exactly.
we all from the
Exactly.
fucking
Well, my nigga
streets.
Surf say they from the street, but they not. They just a street essence. They live on the block. They not from the block. Just cause you on the, you know what I mean,
When are
the
you
little
from?
nigga that
Hold on.
live on the block is from the block. He just not in the mix.
We from the block. That's the thing. I've been waking up since I was in elementary doing everything that street niggas do every day, except crime and violence. So I'm not out here banging. I'm not out here doing shit. I dress like them niggas, and I'm gonna keep it raw and uncut so we can get this shit down to how it need to be. Say these rappers don't speak for the community. They don't speak for black people. They don't speak for us. I've been
That's what
dressed.
I've been trying to Verb. Wasn't I just telling you this?
I've been dressing like a street nigga since I was in elementary. A Houston street nigga. I've been dressing like them niggas, talking like them niggas, hanging where they hang, claiming the same side of town as them niggas, going to the same church as them niggas, fucking the same women as them niggas, going to the same club. I want the same type of car. They know my bro. What are we saying right now? So you can't come on here and say fuck the streets on a blanket statement without explaining what you mean. But people need to know that's what they did on purpose because they back against the wall. We not glorifying no violence. We ain't glorifying no prison. We ain't glorifying no jail cells, my nigga. We not doing that. But we been knew what this was. All this the streets dead. Bro, the streets, bro. Niggas been
But
snitching
you
since
speaking on more culture though. I don't think they saying
That's
fuck the
exactly what I was
culture.
gonna say
They
as
that
well.
you that's more of a culture. They talking about specific street politics. Like let's not let the politics stop us from making money. That's more so what they mean. They not saying fuck everything
Mm.
that made us be what we are. We saying
Black.
fuck this politics shit that's saying Gunna and Thug can't be cool regardless if they gay or not. Bill Collector, we don't care. Regardless of that, they can't be
I don't know why you
cool
don't care
that
about
ain't
that. Care
fam.
about
because
everything
I'm
And
else.
because I don't
I
give
don't
a
like
fuck.
the association. I don't like the association with
Hold on,
black
y'all. Hold on, y'all.
culture with street.
One at a time.
Yeah,
One at a time, so
yeah.
we can
I
get
don't
everybody
think
talk.
that's
Go ahead.
more a culture that you saying like we all got a culture and we all gonna look and dress and talk a certain way. That's how we was grew up. They saying more fuck the politics, bro. Like and I don't all the way agree with that because we can't say fuck the politics just because you niggas want to do it. But if that's what y'all want to do amongst y'all, fuck the politics and get y'all money. Ain't none of y'all got 50 years. It ain't all the way a fact that
They're
he.
saying they not saying fuck the politics. They saying fuck the code, fuck the morals, and
Fuck
fuck
the
the
street
integrity.
code.
They saying fuck
It's
integrity.
cool
Yeah,
that we
but you just
talking.
tried to make it seem like they said fuck driving a Chevy with things on it. Fuck
Because
wearing.
they left
That's
it.
not
They
what they
left it.
saying though.
No, they don't want to say fuck fuck no snitching. So they
It's because
put it as a blanket, bro. This is
they
what
left it
rappers do.
vague.
They
It's a
know
vague
exactly what
statement.
they did. They know everything that I just named come from the streets, but they don't want to go out here and say fuck the no snitching code.
Fuck the
Fuck
no
having
snitching code.
morals.
Okay, there we go.
That's what it is, bro. It ain't nothing else because they don't want to be held accountable after going. Thug has came home and been fuck these snitches for a whole year. Gun Thug been out a whole year already. He wakes up last week and now, hey, bro, it's fuck the streets. But you've been pushing the street code ever since you came home. You literally dropped the song "No Statements" or whatever that was, where you called all these niggas rats, like 8 niggas, right? Now all of a sudden it's fuck the streets. All because y'all don't want to be judged for looking with Gunna. 21 got in his feelings and aired him out. We overlooked him telling the first time.
That's what I'm saying,
You
man.
can never say fuck the
What?
streets.
Go ahead, Holly. Say what you
My
say.
bad,
Go
my
ahead.
bad.
Oh no, Tru Foe already made the point that I was making that I didn't like the way that people intertwine street culture with black culture. Like I think that's a miscommunication. I don't subscribe to that. Black culture is our culture. And yes, a street culture comes from a derivative of it, like an extension, but it's not our culture in its entirety. That's not how we move.
I think honestly, black culture and street culture are pretty much the same
But like
because we
who
That's
can
is?
exactly
talk the
what
But
it
same.
is.
no, but
Same,
no,
yeah,
it's
we can
not.
talk the
It's
same.
really no, it's not
Okay,
because
so four,
because
so four. All right, so
because
four and Holly,
he
let's do
just
this
told
then.
you he
Tell
not a
me,
street nigga, but he do everything the street niggas do. That's just some culture shit. That
because
you ain't bust your gun, you ain't shot a nigga, you ain't been in no, like
It's
you ain't
still
done none
from
of
the
that.
streets,
What are
though,
you talking
bro.
about? That
It's
you
still from the streets.
that's
I'm
like
not
a
getting it from the.
civilian. Like and who is we to say them tell them niggas they can't make up with they fucking friends?
so is it
Just
gang members
because
that ain't never
okay,
shot
look, look,
nobody?
look,
Is it
look.
gang members that never shot nobody too? It
It's a
is.
lot of
It's,
them.
It's
it's,
gang
it's,
members
it's
that
probably
yeah.
plenty of gang members that never shot nobody, but they're doing some other street shit. They done bust a
But
pound
what if they
down.
not?
They done
They might be
something.
Gang
hustling.
members with
You know
jobs,
what I'm
That's
my
a
nigga.
saying?
hustle. That's a hustle. So we don't know a nigga who sell
Listen
weed
to
who
me,
ain't no
bro.
gangster.
In Chicago, ain't too many niggas selling weed or selling any type of drug if you're not gang affiliated. That doesn't happen
We know a
often.
lot of niggas in St. Louis that just sell
Yeah,
weed,
that
man. They
don't
ain't
happen
gotta be
Yeah,
often.
I'm
That
from
gangsters.
that
I'm
don't.
from
So
Houston, bro.
so
We
so in
not
They
making
from
this a
Chicago,
Houston that weed
Chicago
ain't
thing.
tapped in like the, you know what I'm
so
saying?
Gangs
so
don't run our city.
so
It's more hustlers than anything, my
yeah,
nigga.
that's
That
cool.
that
Yeah.
that ain't
In
gangsters.
our city, gangbangers is hustlers. It's a
So we
derivative.
not
Like
making this a
you,
city
yeah,
thing, though,
I'm
bro.
not.
This
But what
ain't
I'm
no
saying
city
is,
thing.
who is we to tell them niggas if they feel like they want to get back, if they want to forgive they homie? How we gonna say no? You can't forgive your homie.
No,
See, bro,
you
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 out the
right. You
loop.
can't.
You
I'm
missing the
not
whole
out the
point.
loop, nigga. I'm listening to what you
No, no, no.
saying.
We're not telling them not to forgive their homie. They're getting called out right now because they have been going against this nigga all year until their
Yes.
albums didn't sell. Now
hmm
they coming back and trying to reverse it. That's the
It's
only
not
reason
about the
this is a
I
thing.
message. It's
get
about
that.
the
I
messenger.
understand that. But guess
I
what?
If
agree with
Gunna
that.
wasn't selling, this would not be a
But Verb
If
conversation.
it
gonna
was
miss
If
them.
Gunna
not
was
the
not selling,
message,
Verb
it's the messenger.
gonna
That's what
miss
I was
them niggas too. He wanna be
saying.
around them niggas. You
Bro, he
hear
can
that?
do you
go
want to
around
be
them niggas. We
around?
don't give a fuck. He can go
he
around
He
them.
he
still
want to
got
be
all the
with them
power because if
niggas.
he
He want.
called any
You just
look
seen
look
him on
folks, if he
stage
called
rapping
any
Thug whole verse. Like, he miss his
look
friends. He want to
listen
be with
listen
his
listen
pals. If
listen,
they want to
but
forgive him,
folks,
who
when
gives
you
a
the
fuck?
number one nigga, when you the number one nigga, everybody your pal. He can call any of
That,
them
but
niggas and get them to
verb.
do a song.
What I'm
Any
saying
of
is
them.
that's cool, right? What I'm telling you,
Want to
verb
be with
is
his pals.
verb. He wants to be back around his friends. It's not like he the number one spot. And it's like, oh, y'all said fuck me, so it's fuck y'all. He like, no, guys, I want to rap with you guys again, even though I'm still lit on my own. I still want to be. He still want to be
Shit, not
around
me.
Thug.
Once you betray me,
But
nah, I don't gotta
so
be around you once
He
you do
getting on
that?
stage rapping these niggas
Stop.
verses, saying I still love these niggas. These my niggas. I ain't do this. I ain't do that. The lawyer tricked me. Ooh, ooh, I want my friends back. That's what that shit means. I want my friends
He,
back.
he do be saying all that in his music. If you listen to this shit, that's what he be rapping about.
bro.
The
Ain't
gun is
nobody
Then well, then he's a
listen.
necessary.
Ain't
goddamn dummy.
nobody.
Then he's
Ain't
a
about not
goddamn dummy.
renting, catching the
What I'm
niggas
gonna
that's
be
So
getting
this
around
what
money.
I'm
y'all
saying.
for?
When
And listen
civilians,
to this.
civilians is
Listen to the
getting
way shit
more.
was.
This is what I was telling Three in the
Fuck you
thing.
mean?
When I had an interview with Three, I'm telling them like, bro, it's niggas on the outside looking in that got more input on the niggas who's in the politics with it. So Savage started the fuck the street shit because it's like, man, Gunna want to be back cool with you. Thug, you low key miss Gunna. Like, bro, fuck this street shit and let's make it happen because we brothers. That's where that shit is
I
coming
hate the I
from.
fucking
Nah,
I
we ain't
fucking
brothers
hate
once
the
y'all say
word
fuck me.
civilian, fam,
Uh-uh.
because bro, whether a
You
nigga
not
is
in the
doing crime or
gang, you a
not,
civilian, bro.
hey
That's what
fam,
you
listen here,
can't
bro.
hate
We
that.
don't even use the word civilian in
Yeah.
Houston because if I was
Now
on
it's just
video,
we
hold
just
on, my
said it's
nigga,
not a
hold on,
city
hold on, hold
thing.
on.
Now it's a city thing.
As a motherfucking nah, I'm finna keep it 1,000. I did not start hearing niggas who was not active in the streets get called civilians until some internet shit. As a grown man, in my damn near my that shit came and started being a thing
Well,
on the
I
internet
don't
a
know
few
about
years
that.
ago. We
I
never
ain't no
hold on,
nigga
fam,
from
hold
no.
on. We never the street niggas out here never called us civilians. Whether we was niggas
Did
that's
they
real
call y'all
gangsters.
anything?
Say what?
Did they call y'all anything?
They don't come with no names in it because guess
Oh,
what?
okay.
Cause no, listen, bro, listen. If I was on that video coming from where I come from, if I did what Thug or Gunna did, I'm a motherfucking snitch, my nigga. Cause we know better. That's what that is. Our mamas raised us. Hey, nigga, you don't go in there, nigga, and tell them people a goddamn thing, nigga. We been told not to tell. We been told to mind our business. Why the fuck are we acting like that's some just shit that goes on with niggas that's gangsters? Nigga, our
No
mama
one
will beat
is.
our ass.
That's true. My mama taught me that too, right? Now,
Nigga,
where
hold on.
I'm
Let me
from,
put this one more thing down.
go ahead,
If you
killer.
a black American, if you a black American from America, my nigga, I would know snitch and shit come back with massa and slavery days, my nigga. My granny 96. We got some information. We plan on running tonight. Hey, if massa come asking questions, we don't give nobody up. Them Italians and shit came with that old murder shit and all that. So we been, as a people, for more than half a millennium, had a code of silence, my nigga. But these niggas want to come in here and water down who we is and just make our shit be a reflection of the streets, my nigga. This is
No, them
But
facts.
niggas is watering down
excuse
what
me,
they
sir.
doing. You feel me? They watering down what they doing. What I'm saying is, in Chicago, we've been using civilian and neutron way before the internet got a hold of it. Nigga, I'm not a young. I was born in '92. I was blessed in '06. This niggas been calling niggas civilians or neutrons. You in the neutral. So when street shit go on, you shouldn't even have no opinion on this shit. It's just like me. I'm not going into a gay bar and telling them, you shouldn't do that. Why the fuck am I in the gay bar? This don't got nothing to do with me. I don't have no opinion on that. You feel me?
We
So
existed.
why do
Excuse me,
all these
sir.
regular niggas is mad about some niggas that's trying to fix they shit? They not saying fuck the streets like, oh, fuck the whole culture. They saying fuck the streets because we family and we need to fix this and we gonna make more money together than not. I'm
Why he
not saying
changed his
fuck the
stance
streets.
today then? Why he changed his stance again?
Because
Why he changed his stance?
okay, he changed his stance in it, in my opinion, because I don't know none of these niggas. It's just a healthy debate. I got nothing but respect for you. In my opinion, once he started getting backlash from saying fuck the streets because people like you are gonna take it like you said fuck the whole culture. Now he want to clean it up because it's like, no, it's not fuck the
No.
streets. It's just because if bro, none of them niggas is all millionaires and don't none of them got 50 years. The shit Gunna did wasn't it's like dry snitching. But you can
Are you
clearly tell.
serious? Oh, I'm talking to the wrong nigga,
No,
gangster.
listen, so hold on the
He on
4.0. I'm not a
camera,
gangster.
nigga.
I'm
What is you
4.0
talking
Sir.
about?
hustler.
Oh, I'm done. I'm
Let me
done with
land
you.
my
I'm
plane,
done. You
nigga.
got it.
Like
I'm
I'll
about
let
to
you
get up out
land
of
your
here.
plane, nigga.
Hey,
I'm gonna
listen here,
let you
bro.
do.
See,
Listen here, bro.
but
I
you
listen to
spread
you enough.
misinformation. You spread misinformation.
I listened to you enough, dog. I shut up when you was talking, so shut up when I'm talking.
Hey,
I follow your channel. I rock with you, killer.
hey, listen,
I'm just
fam.
saying, I'm
Ain't no
talking right
nigga
now.
finna tell me a nigga on camera
I'm
telling me
not telling
positive.
you.
All right, bro.
What I'm telling you is, how they are looking at it as a gang, a unit. You not in their unit, so you don't know. You a fucking spectator. They're not saying fuck the streets, like fuck the culture and all the niggas you dress like and you ain't even doing no street shit. All them niggas, they not saying that. They saying we family, bro. We can come together. Ain't none of us got 30 years, bro. Fuck this shit. That's what they saying. Now, do I think it's
So
ethical?
would you do that with the rival neighborhood to y'all, to the rival
These
gang of
niggas ain't
y'all? Would you
rivals,
do that?
bro. They not rivals. I'm not getting along with none of my rivals. Fuck them.
Oh, okay. So
Eh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You keeping it
Nah,
that way.
I get what Truthful's
like,
saying, bro. What he's
like,
literally, he's only talking to them. So for people to be like, "Yo, what'd you say?" It's like, dog, I'm not talking to you. I'm telling my boys the only thing that's in between us is the street shit. So let's cancel that out, and we'll be fine. And everybody's like, "Oh, you said fuck the streets." It's like, nigga, mind your business, bro.
Mind your business, but he put it
that's
on
all
Twitter,
I'm
my nigga.
saying,
Hold on,
On
bro.
the
hold on,
And
fam.
I
internet,
Hold
know
the
catch
fuck
that.
that
Yeah,
on.
he
shit.
put it on
He
Twitter. Like
definitely
I
put it on
get,
Hold the
Twitter.
fuck.
I
You
Catch
get
gonna just
that.
read the whole
yeah, I
thing.
get no,
People,
no,
That's some
no.
people,
shit.
Everybody put
Hey,
people not.
everything
Yeah,
on
ain't
hey,
Twitter.
tell
Like
nobody mind
Rito.
their business
He
on the
put it on
internet.
Rito. Hey, that's
Damn
some
it.
shit civilians say. You feel what I'm
Nah, nigga.
saying?
Hey, bro.
Oh,
Listen here, my
it's
nigga.
on
Hey,
Twitter.
listen here,
That's
bro.
some
Listen,
shit
listen, listen,
civilians
listen,
say.
Catch
listen.
that
Hey,
shit if
fam,
you
we
want
not
your
in
business
competition, bro. This
minded.
ain't no. This ain't no.
I don't think
I
I'm in competition with you, and you ain't the one who
listen,
said
listen
it,
here,
bro.
bro. Listen here,
I'm
bro.
not in
Listen. Let me
competition.
tell
It's
y'all
all
this, bro.
fun, bro. I don't care about these
I'm
niggas
not
and stuff. I
I'm
got
not
my
in
own street shit.
competition.
Free the
This the
guys.
whole thing, bro. For me, this why I'm at with it. These are niggas that are playing mind games on my people, my culture, and my community. Them niggas don't mean fuck the streets. You can't tell me fuck the streets, but then you go make a song about selling dope, robbing, killing. You didn't made millions and millions of dollars. We only know you because of the street shit you done put out there. The murders, nigga, y'all niggas been killing, having niggas killed, all this other shit, and y'all was still with that.
Hey,
And
Rito, he still don't get what I was saying, bro.
bro, you not
yo,
making no
bro,
sense
nah,
to me.
dog. You putting yourself in it to make your argument.
Who?
You.
All right, I'm in the wrong room, bro. I'm in the wrong room.
Now he in the wrong rule because niggas don't agree with
No, no, no. The reason why I'm in the wrong room, what does this title say? What does this title say?
him.
The title say F the streets. The title say F the streets. This is because they some of the biggest artists in our culture. So we in this culture, we're supposed to speak on what's going on in our culture if the title of the room is gonna be F the streets. So
I,
when we
I
call this,
I
I'm
agree
just
with both
telling
of
you
y'all.
why they even said it. I'm telling
Uh-huh.
you why he even tweeted that shit. He tweeted that
I
shit for the
Go ahead,
simple
bro.
fact, hey, bro, we're fucked up right now. We're not selling, and we care about what the fans got to say.
Yep.
They're trying to appease the fans. If it
Now,
wasn't for them trying to appease the
Easy.
fans, he
I agree
wouldn't
with that
do
too.
this.
I agree with that too. But I also agree with I agree with what both y'all saying technically
I
because
get it.
it's like,
Pardon
yeah,
me, Herb.
I
I
get it
just
on
wanna.
both sides because I'm
I,
looking at it like this. When you break down what he just said, we know for a fact that got something to do with money. The only time niggas want to link up and do all that other shit if they ain't fuck with each other is a lack of money. That's the first thing. It ain't got nothing to do with shit else because niggas are prideful. Niggas hold hate for the rest of their lives. If the money go down, you will see people change. I do get it. But on the other hand, I do understand what folks saying. It's like, hey, we talking to these niggas. These are my friends. I do understand that too. But the problem is he put it on Twitter. He should have
I
called the
look.
niggas.
Wait,
You
no,
know what
no,
I'm
that's
saying?
what's up though. And urban politics, like I really do follow you and I fuck with you, bro. So I don't want you. I'm just in the heated debate and we in here. You know what I'm saying? It's
But see,
love,
listen,
but
bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Where I'm at, I be doing all the research, getting all the facts, and I see it from all of it, not just the highest level, bro. Like I see what got them to where they at right now. It's fake. And the thing is, y'all pushing some shit that y'all really don't mean right now, simply to benefit yourselves. This is selling your people out, my nigga. They threw that open air statement out there because they didn't want to say it for what it was. So we pushing now, y'all. You can snitch on anybody, you can tell on your partners, and that's cool. That's what
I
they've
don't
been
think they
pushing.
pushing that.
That's bro. This is
Did
bro.
they
He just
say
said
no
we
no no?
swept it
Did
under the rug, my nigga.
he they swept under the rug their
Swerving under the
personal
rug is
shit?
crazy though. That's crazy.
Listen, bro, they is not a verb. I'm not going that far, bro. Like I fuck with what he's doing and his content and shit, but
Swept
I'm
under the
not going
rug.
that far. Ain't no nigga saying we don't care about you snitching or nothing. They just saying we forgive our homie,
21
which is
Bro,
they
nah,
fucking
he
yo,
snitched on
business.
bro,
fam.
That's
21
they
Them
fucking
niggas been
business.
bro,
snitching, my
21
nigga.
literally tweeted when Gunna snitched the first time and we swept it under the rug. We covered it up for you.
But Bill, listen to me,
When he
folks.
told
There
the
is
first
no way they
time.
saying they. There's no way they are pronounced. That's why he's trying to clean it up. Cause he's not trying to pronounce to the whole streets, hey, everybody just start snitching. That shit our mamas and grandmas. If my little cousin told on me for something, my grandma would beat his ass. Like, why were you telling? And then beat my ass for whatever the fuck I did. Like, that's not what a motherfucker not saying fuck all that shit. I'm not taking
But
it that
before
far.
Thug came out, all them niggas was standing against Gunna, and
They were
Thug comes
standing
out and
against
don't
him,
hit, and then everybody
No,
got in the
and I
car
think
again.
I
and then he
think
said when he
21 was
told
always
the
kind of
first
neutral with everybody.
time, and we covered it up for y'all. How, like, you can't ignore that, bro. I see
I,
every,
I
I
mean, I
understand
can
all your
ignore it because I'm
points,
not in
Fo.
they shit.
I
I'm
So
not in
that's
they
understand
what we
every
shit.
saying,
point
bro.
you
Like,
making, Fo.
I
You
just don't
cannot
think they
ignore
trying
he
to
said
pronounce
when
to
he
the
told
whole
the
culture.
first time and we
I
covered it
don't
up.
think they trying to pronounce to the whole culture. Let's snitch now, like everybody.
bro,
Like
if
just,
you condoning snitching, hold on,
I
fam.
just
If
don't
you're
see that.
condoning snitching, and then you trying to tell us to not call, like, to not call a nigga a snitch, you're trying to make it okay to be a snitch, bro. It don't matter how you ain't gotta say it. If you are gonna stand next to a nigga that we all seen snitch, and then you trying to say, hey, fuck the code, you're telling us basically we align ourselves with snitches and this is cool. If you stand next to something, my nigga, that means you with it.
You taking that argument far. That's like what girls
No,
be
I'm
like.
calling it for
That's
what
like
it
when
is,
women be
bro.
like, Trump not letting nobody get an abortion. We don't care if you get raped or nothing.
Fam,
You know what I'm
listen
saying?
here,
We
bro.
don't care. I don't think it's
Hey,
going
fam,
that far,
you done
bro. I
told
don't think
already
it's
on
that going
camera on
far.
the murder. He told on that murder on camera, on television. He did that the first time. That's when 21 said we swept it under the rug. Bet. Y'all still did music with him, whatever. Wasn't nobody even tripping, whatever, whatever. He come back now. He's on camera again in the courtroom saying, I'm aware of crimes they have committed. YSL is a gang. It must end. I was in the car with Jeffrey Williams. The stuff in there was not mine. Fam, what are we doing now? All I'm saying is, hey, all these niggas push this street shit and this gangster shit until it's time to take accountability for it. Now, hey, bro, it's fuck the streets. It
And
ain't
they
even
was
that
trying to
deep.
take Gunna out too, bro. They was trying to take him out. All them niggas was standing against him. Had the whole city saying "fuck him." He probably had to increase
Little
security.
baby,
His
stop
life
fucking
wasn't
with him.
safe. Threats. Man, come on,
Come
man.
on,
No,
man.
no,
Bro,
hell no.
21 Savage is literally on the phone with Young Thug saying, hey, just use that nigga. Just use that
Yep.
nigga. You think I'm finna go back around?
Come on,
I
man.
wouldn't have been in the situation in the first place,
Never
and I
fuck with a
damn
nigga like
sure
that.
ain't telling. But am I finna go back around 21 Savage or Thug and I hear the phone calls where he's telling the niggas to pimp me out? Fuck out of here, nigga.
But that would make sense if Gunna just want to be cool with niggas again. I'm not doing that. Once a nigga cross you like that and they tried to take everything from Gunna. Remember, Thug is in jail saying, "Hey, buddy, shit finna drop. I need to drop mine on the set." Like y'all was trying to box him out, trying to remove him because of his talent level. His talent what makes niggas afraid of him. But when you can't dodge it and he's the number one guy, you gotta kneel.
Hey,
His
hey, look,
talent
look,
said
look,
that.
Verb. That'd be more valid, right? I see that. That'd be more valid if like before he snitched, if they was trying to hold him back. They putting him on some of the biggest songs with the biggest artists. So
It,
they
it
just
show you the
start,
streets ain't
they
real. If
just
he
start
snitched
feeling,
and they
they
said
just
we
start
swept it under the rug, because it's
look,
talent.
I get all. I'm not disputing if that shit is illegitimate or yeah, that shit is bogus. It ain't no fuck snitching and shit. No, that's not what I'm saying is them niggas is talking about they unit. Now they said it publicly, but that's what he referring to in my opinion. But I'm folk on the hustler and don't get no fuck about what none of these niggas got going on. It's just a
But
healthy
but but
debate.
Okay,
but,
but bro,
but
you're
You feel
speaking
me?
on the topic. That's what be crazy to me with niggas. Like when niggas come to my YouTube shit, and I'm not trying to plug my channel and shit. They come, why y'all talking about this? Why y'all talking about that? Nigga, why are you watching? You see what the title is?
That's not. I'm in here every day, so I kick it in here. I'm gonna be in here. And I'm gonna have my opinion. So I'm not saying that I'm having an
So,
opinion about it because I know them niggas is speaking on. I can tell because I've been in a gang and I've been in certain shit where a motherfucker from the outside looking in might not see
hey,
or
my
might
nigga, I
not.
got 4 dead partners who
Hey, I
enrolled in
don't
my
get no.
passenger
I
seat,
don't.
my nigga.
This
Like,
man, you
stop.
keep
I'm not
cutting
in
me off to
competition with
tell
you,
me.
brother.
But
I'm
you
not
keep
in
cutting me
competition.
off when I'm making my point to tell me you got 4 dead homies. I don't give a fuck about that. May they
But no,
rest in
but I'm saying,
peace.
because you keep
But
making this about, like, I'm an outsider or something of this shit, my
you
nigga.
told me you was an outsider,
No,
nigga.
I said I'm not
You
in the
said
streets
you not
committing
in the
crime.
streets, but you follow this culture. That's what you told us,
Because,
nigga.
bro, a
So
lot of the
to
street
us,
boys, my
you're a
nigga,
civilian,
listen,
nigga.
listen, my nigga, listen, bro.
Keep telling
You
me
a
to
nigga
listen and
who
you a
different.
civilian. I don't want to
What
listen
what
to
what
you.
we from? Where we from? This
Fuck.
the difference.
I get annoyed when niggas keep telling me to listen and shit. I don't, what
Listen,
the
this the whole
fuck is
thing,
you
G.
talking about, nigga? And I
In
ain't
the
no
black
G. Don't refer to
community,
me
a
as no
lot of them
G.
street codes y'all got, they're just basically black morals and principles, my nigga. Not all of them, not all of them. But the streets is based off of morals and principles and integrity, my nigga. So when you keep coming with this, you are outside of Woo, nigga, I done been through it all too, my nigga. I don't identify
You
myself
not
as
a
no
member
street nigga.
though, so you can't speak on members for real. If they talking about you not a member though, I don't give. You not a member, so if these niggas is saying
Majority
like,
of the street niggas in Houston is not members, my nigga. Gangsters.
all right,
Majority
bro,
of the gangsters in
you got
Houston
it.
is not
Now you
members.
want to make it about the city. Where I'm from, you got to be a member to speak on this shit.
All right,
That's
that's where
how
you
I'm going.
from.
That's how
Out
I'm
here,
drawn.
my nigga, majority of the black people who is gangsters is not in gangs, my nigga. That's your city. And I fuck with niggas in Chicago. I love. So I get what you're trying to get across, bro. But bro, the morals and principles and codes and integrity don't just apply to gangsters, my nigga. It apply to everyday people as well. We men before we anything, my nigga. I'm not telling on my partners and sending them niggas to prison with these fucking crackers. Never, my nigga. Straight up.
You ever had no? All right, respect. You ever had a job, like a real job, like
I
just
done had it
you know?
all.
All right, you had a 9 to 5. If an incident go down in a job and HR needs you to be a witness, is you doing it?
Fuck no. I hate snitches at
All
work,
right,
my
cool.
nigga.
I hate that shit too. So we on the same page. I don't even
Nigga,
want to keep it
bro, that's
making it
some cop.
seem like
Bro, a
I
white
don't want to
person.
keep making it seem like I'm trying to go at you. I'm just telling you that them niggas is talking about their own personal street shit, and I don't think I don't think when he made that statement he was thinking about the impact of as far as somebody like you or somebody like a regular person or anybody else in the world interpreting it that deep as into I'm saying fuck the whole entire street culture. I don't believe that when he made that initial tweet is that that's what he was thinking. You feel me? But I get what you're saying. I just don't think that's what he thought. That's why he's working so hard to clean it up. But I'm done, folks. You feel me? It's
All right, y'all.
Uh,
I gotta get moving, man. This is a good debate this morning, man. I'm gonna see y'all in a second.